So welcome back to the Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Nice to have everybody here again. And nice to have everybody here at 7:30 as well, with courses and work schedules lining up at last. So, last we left off, you're in the Slither Swamp. You met up with some Naga people who, some of you have, a couple of you, kind of led by Syed, had some suspicions against two people in particular, and those people being Cross and Snapper. You did battle with Kartis, a mage who you were sent to kill at the instructions by the Naga, and you didn't kill her in the end. You killed her minions quite easily. I remember Joseph doing a swinging blade attack, which I thought was just awesome. And she said to you that the best way that you can break the hold, if it is a hold on these things, is just to keep them away from them for a good 8, 9, 10 hours. You have areas grappling and holding down. You've pinned both Krosk and Snapper in the corner behind a Learman's tiny hut.
If I remember correctly, the Naga said kill, or if we could bring her back alive, I thought.
It's true.
Okay. I just want to make sure I remember that correctly.
Yep, either.
I think they would prefer to bring them alive.
I just remember both, but I don't remember which order. Cool.
Yeah, that is true. But the mage that you defeated in the minions, and she's pretty beat up herself, told you that just keep these guys away from the staff or this rod that the Nagas were doing, and it should be fine. So pick it up right there, right at the start of when the dome whoop goes up, and both Krosk and Snapper are trapped behind it. So I guess we'll start with Krosk and Snapper. What does Krosk and or Snapper wish to do?
I'm gonna talk with Snapper and say, I don't know what's wrong with these guys. We just had like a clear request. Do you have any idea of what's going on, Snapper? How big is the gap between the tiny hut and where we are? Is it like completely shut down, or is there like a space?
Both of you make an investigation check. Snapper and Krosk. Snapper, pretty good. Krosk, pretty good. You look around. You know that Syed put this up, and he's a pretty smart guy. There are some very thin gaps around there that you could squeeze through, but not in your current size. There are some very small gaps. Like, it's a perfect sphere, but this is a cavern wall. There's nooks and crannies and all sorts of bits and pieces. But definitely not enough for a full-size Snapper or a full-size Krosk.
Question. I think I was commanded or something like that. I don't know if that's still in effect or not.
You were dominated person for a minute, so that's over.
Okay.
Yeah, which I think is what got you there.
Well, if you can shape change, I have a way of getting out of this too.
Yeah, let's.
You guys
would we know if the know if the rest of the
Yeah.
party's hearing that?
Yep.
We're sitting there watching you guys.
I'm gonna take a look at them and say, I don't know why you did this. We're just trying to.
Let's just wait 12 hours, and then we'll go
Let's bring them
together.
in the hut, guys, where they're trapped with us.
They would be able to get out though.
But if we're at the entrance of it, they have to get through us. They're tied up. Because I fear that Cross is going to turn into a snaky snake. And
Oh,
get
were
out
we
of his
tied up?
path. Yeah, you're tied up.
I hadn't thought that might be a possibility, but I suppose it.
Oh, I thought we gagged. I thought we gagged
I
Cross.
don't believe Cross needs to say anything to Twilship. I think it's something he internally does, guys.
Oh.
And we better hurry and get out right now before he does.
Krosk is gagged,
Okay.
though.
The question is does he need to speak to Wild Shape? I don't know. I don't think I've ever recalled him doing that, but I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't think you need to speak for Wild Shape. It's not a command word like a spell. It's just something that Cross does.
And as I heard that, it's like, oh yeah, that's bad.
Yeah, I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to turn into
Oh no.
like can I turn into insects or something?
Cross, no. Kane's gonna go nuts.
I have this mental image of Ash in Army of Darkness, where he's like, London Bridge is falling down. He's like trying to step on the mini ashes.
Such a great series. I just want minor point of order. You cannot invite them into the dome. The creatures are designated when you cast the spell. So, of course, you could drop the spell and recast it, but that's going to take a minute at best.
You guys think?
I remember Cross's people when they acted out, we bonked them on the head. Jeff? He kept talking. When my people get out of line, we just hit him in the head. I think Jeff, you're the guy for that.
That's actually a correct interpretation.
I tried that last time. It seemed like it was frowned upon.
No, it's happy time. And he's doing it, so it's up. I don't know what's going on.
Well, so what is happening? Let's
Are we?
clear on Wild Shape.
Yeah, I think it can basically turn into any beast. Challenge rating 1 or lower, I think. And since I'm higher than level 8, I can turn into flying beasts. I don't know if insect is a beast. But yeah, I would turn into either a very, very small bird or something that can fly and pass through the small gaps.
You've seen before, so you've definitely seen an insect before.
And Mage Hand needs verbal and somatic unless it's different for you, Snapper.
That's what I thought this did. I thought it did something different. Maybe I'm wrong.
Okay, let me get the Wild Shape. I think. You can like a moth, something like that.
Yeah.
Would definitely be flying and could get through there. So let's just table that for a second. So Snapper. What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to cast Mage Hand, if I'm able to. I thought Mage Hand. I thought this gave me something special about it, but maybe I'm wrong.
Let's have a look at Mage Hand. By the way, I'm loving this. This is great.
At the very least, their target is her, and she's in the dome with us. They won't be able to get into the dome.
Yep, definitely can't get into the dome. Yeah, Mage Hand is verbal and somatic. Did you guys gag Snapper?
We only get Cross, but Snapper is tied up.
Yep, that's true. So Snapper's hand is tied up. Huh? Oh, but you think he's in the move. So what are you thinking with the cloak there, Snapper?
Well, no, they took my cloak,
Ah, okay.
but I was going to use the Mage Hand to do something else. I don't necessarily want to give it away if I can figure another way out of doing it. So if I can't do Mage Hand, then I'll try and pick up the ropes.
Sure. So you guys see Snapper struggling with the ropes. I guess Snapper, you can make a sleight of hand or a survival check. Up to you. Is anybody going to do anything? You do see Snapper does
Yeah.
this?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like at least one of us would be watching them. So if they looks like they're gaining any ground with the struggling with the rope, that would essentially go out there and restrain them.
Oh,
Okay.
hold on before we do that. Why did we go into the dome? Weren't we trying to rest or wait time out or both?
Yes.
Yep.
And how long have we been in the dome so far?
Not long.
Like 5 minutes.
We're like, oh man, the ropes are coming off. All right, so
Yeah, we're gonna.
Frost has turned into a
moth.
moth, or is he not turned into a moth yet?
Krosk?
As soon as I see Snapper pecking, I will turn into a moth and try to cross the.
So we all
gap.
see that.
Okay. So, you don't really get a chance to react for the moth. There's a nice looking moth. There we go. So Krosk instantly turns into a moth, a lot smaller than that. Snapper is picking away at his ropes, and you see Snapper gets his beak and kind of rips one of the key knots, and you feel he's going to get out pretty quickly. I think the only fair way to do this is one of these.
Yep.
good Lord.
Malcolm, a quick rules thing. If we just like, what is the rules on non-lethal? Like, if we want to knock them unconscious or get them down to 0 hit points and stabilize them.
The rules for non-lethal is once they fall down from like a death blow, you can determine after the fact whether it was lethal or not.
Okay.
Once they fall down, everything else is just hack. And at the last moment, when they hit to 0 hit points, you can make the choice whether it was lethal or not.
I feel like that was music. I was just gonna say, I feel like that's music to Kane's ears.
I know.
Right there.
I'm like, I can that's good.
Oh boy. Sorry, guys.
So I'm going to say that the thing that initiates this is a Krosk turning into a moth. The Krosk is a moth. And then everybody jumps to action because you know that these guys want to get out. Krosk bamps into a moth, tiny little moth. About that size. Oh, I lost it. A tiny little moth. You can control that moth, Rolo. Control that moth, Rolo. Bamps into it. See, Snapper is not quite through the ropes, but he's getting close. Balin, what do you do?
Well, I think Balin would know. He's been with Krosk for a long enough now that he knows that if he kills this moth, if you will, it won't kill Krosk or whatever. Non-lethal. I'm gonna try to pin him to the wall with some arrows.
The moth?
Yes.
Okay, make an attack.
His wings.
Some serious shooting, man.
Yeah, I'm so good at my bow. I'm just gonna see what I can do here.
I mean, I don't know the armor class of a moth, but
I
it's
have no idea. Let's see if there's a moth. That moth. Strangely, there's not a moth stat block. But I'm saying it's not 25 and it's not 29 and it's not 21. It's small, hard to hit, but this is Balin we're talking about. So Balin, roll damage for the first one. Okay, so the butterfly disappears. Boop. And Krosk take 9 points of damage. So the moth disappears, Krosk comes back. Do you continue shooting the moth? Oh, Krosk now. Sorry, the moth's gone.
I guess it's that brief moment. Are we gonna subdue these guys?
I think due to the rules of wild shape, I come back gagged and tied up, right? I don't think wild shape allows me to break that.
I would think it would free you and poof,
you're-
turn into a moth.
Yeah.
You're covered tight bonds. You turn into a moth, the bonds go loose, and you at least get a flap or two away. So it's like
okay.
Krosk, you are free from your binds.
Oh, awesome.
Pinned against the wall with arrows.
Yeah, I don't know how this is non-lethal, but I'm ever so slightly hitting him with additional arrows. Then.
And those will all hit, so that's another 15, 30, 36 damage, Krosk.
Jeez.
Sorry, it's all right. Sorry, Cross. We're gonna take care of you, man.
Ow.
Joseph.
Yeah,
What?
yeah. I just looked it up, and it's you're small enough to fall with, and the chains fall around you. If you do something bigger, you have to then break the chains.
Ah.
If you go bigger than the chains, it's what it's saying in like a Stack Exchange and a few other places. I was just curious. I was like, good question. So yeah. Well, Rolo's fine, or Kroska's fine. I'm going to come out of the hut and try to keep Snapper's restraints on.
So I think both of you make acrobatics or athletics checks. Snapper 15. Joseph 13. Yeah, he's too slippery for you, Joseph, and he slips out of you and continues to pick at his bonds.
All right, that's it for me. And I guess I'll be. I guess I'll stay there. I don't want to be on top of him, so I'll stay where I'm at.
Krosk! For a brief moment, you're a butterfly dreaming you were a lizard man. Now you're a lizard man, remembering being a butterfly. What do you do?
Jeez. I want to turn into a butterfly again, but at the same time, I don't want to keep being shot.
Well, you can change again.
Uh,
Then you can move, I assume. What's wild shape? Is it a bonus action?
it's an action.
Still have your movement.
Yep, I would do that then.
right.
Wild shape into a moth. And say, stop it. There's no need to get violent. I just want to be able to get out of here. I'm claustrophobic. And I don't know what's the movement of a moth. I hope it's more than,
I'm gonna
I
say
guess,
it's
20 feet. I need 20 feet to get out, right? Yeah.
So also a moth can go 90 kilometers an hour,
Oh, wow.
which is moving. So I'm gonna say it has a base movement speed of 60.
Okay. I'll get over there. I think it's.
But that's when they're catching winds.
Oh,
Let's say 40.
that's fine. And probably since I have to go up and down and stuff.
There we go. That works. It's a
I'll be here.
butterfly taking off. Napper, you break your bonds.
Break my bonds?
Mhm.
All right, then I will drink my potion of diminution.
Uh-oh.
Diminution.
I don't know what that does, but it sounds good.
So that shrinks you down to half size.
Ah,
One size smaller.
Am I able to squeeze through?
There is a gap there. It might be big enough.
On this side?
Sure.
Up here.
So let's say around here.
Okay.
And let's have you make a strength check to try and push your way through there. Definitely not acrobatics. Pop. Oops. Pop out that big though. You do pop out the other side. That took all your movement to get there. The tiny snapper is out.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay.
Actually, I'm sorry. Can I do my bonus action
Dash?
yeah, thank you.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. You can dash. So, yeah,
Okay.
just move your token, dash away.
when you shrink, does your speed stays the same? Sorry, I have no idea.
Yeah, seems like it would be half. I like it.
You move 30 inches.
Yeah.
That's how I'll look it up.
Nice one, Snapper. No, see, it probably does stay the same, but I'm curious.
Okay. Oh, potion of... Okay, you gain the reduce. Okay, so it's going to last 1d4 hours. So we'll say, in case it matters, it lasts an hour. So your weight, target is halved in all dimensions, and its weight is reduced by 1/8. Oh, disadvantage on strength checks. Well, luckily you rolled a 17 anyway, so that's fine. So disadvantage on strength checks, and your weapons do 1d4 less damage.
Okay.
So no movement speed reduction.
Okay, that's it.
Hey, your quarry is getting away. What do you do?
Yeah. All right, I emerge out of the dome.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Snapper. All right, I'm going to swing Azure Edge at Snapper.
Ooh, AC of 22 just hits. 8 damage, Snapper. Pretty sure he's not a fiend or undead. This would be a plot
No.
twist if he was.
I can dodge though.
Okay, so 4 damage from the first one. Ooh.
Right.
I think probably those are combined into one thing. So take 8 damage from the blinding smite, but you do have to make your Constitution saving throw. So he's blind? Is that how it works, Kane?
That is how it works. See, next time you hit a creature with a melee weapon during the spell, the weapon flares with bright light. The attack deals an extra 3d8. So I guess I need to roll that. Radiant
that was a
damage.
16. That was a 16.
Oh, okay. Didn't see that. Target must succeed Constitution saving throw or be blinded until the spell ends. A creature blinded by the spell makes another Constitution saving throw at the end of each of its turns.
How long does the spell last?
Concentration, 1 minute.
Okay, so plenty of time. Okay, so you hit it. Snapper's flailing away, and I'm pretty sure I removed your vision, so you literally see nothing, Snapper. Hey, you can attack again if you like at advantage.
Can I grapple him? Like, you know, like, ooh, let me get this small little thing.
Yeah. You can roll your acrobatics if you like, Snapper, but at disadvantage. And Kane just your athletics, right? The Snapper 12 for his acrobatics.
Strength for me, you said? Okay.
Click on the word athletics in your
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
From
You're gonna roll
athletics.
them all.
Athletics. There it is. Got it.
And yes, you pin him. His movement is now 0.
All right.
It's little token marker takes up the entirety of the art for Snapper there. Okay, very good.
All
So
right.
you hold him down. Say it.
Yep.
Side doesn't. He'll turn to everyone. Should I drop the dome?
No, because the wizard, right? They can't get to
Yeah.
the wizard.
Okay, well, Syed will then pop Salmon out with his
Okay.
action. So I think Samson needs an initiative.
Roll him in. Okay, so we're on Side's turn.
And Syed is going to. That's it. That's all I can do.
All right, tough being trapped in the dome. Bellin.
Before I do anything, I'm going to try to reason with them a little bit here. I'm going to say, hey, the wizard is in here. You guys, you don't want to go back without her. The mission is to bring her back. We're just going to rest here. So you guys just hang around. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cross, especially I didn't mean to hit you with those arrows. I don't think you guys are yourself. So I'll tell you what, you just wait here with us with the wizard, and then in 12 hours we'll bring her back. That part I'm lying about, of course, but so yeah, I'm gonna try because I'm I'm just thinking out loud here. Like, where would they go? They don't have the wizard. We have the wizard. So would they go back? So I'm gonna do that. I don't know if I can try to persuade them or not, but that's what I'm gonna do.
All right, move.
Rust and Snapper, I'll let you to decide what you do with that information.
Yep.
So that was your turn trying to persuade them, Bellin. Anything else?
No, I'll what happened there? I'll step out just so they're not as far up. I don't know why I can't select my token. Trying to move, but I can't. Anyways, I'm going to move towards them.
Like this?
Maybe. Oh, there we go. I got it. Yep. Non-threateningly. Threatening me.
Sure. So you pop out, try and reason with them. Joseph. Joseph,
I'll
a
pop-
reasonable gentleman.
I'll pop out, and my bonus action, I'll cast Blade Song because I want my higher movement.
Mhm.
And then I'll move over here to the front of the cave here. And then I'll, through Tierlai, I'll cast my last charges of what she has, a polymorph, and put it on Krosk to turn him into a snail and say, hey, let's be reasonable and talk this out, everybody.
Okay, make me a wisdom saving throw, Krosk.
You're good at these.
All right. I think I am. Oh. Am I this good though?
And it is Krosk's wisdom saving throw, not a butterfly's.
Yeah, but I'm just
But then Krosk can't wild shape because it says you lose all your druid abilities.
no.
Yeah.
I think the cool thing about wild shape is that you don't lose any.
No, but you can't wild shape while you're polymorphed. You use all your druid class abilities
Yep,
while
yep.
polymorphed. So you
That's
can't
true.
wild shape to something else. Now you're a snail for an hour. Let me put concentration on me.
Okay, all
I'm
right.
nervous what Snapper's been coming up with, but I feel like we've got him restrained. This is good. So far, so good.
Keep working on it, guys.
Yeah.
Now we have to figure out what knock him out.
Okay, I like their moves, Joseph. Very cool. And Snapper is indeed a snail, with all the abilities of a snail. Samson.
No, Krosk is. Krosk is.
Krosk,
Not
sorry, yeah, Krosk.
Samson is
Samson.
gonna slither over.
Eat it.
I was
I
thinking
wanted to
about
bring
it.
my cat. I wanted to bring my cat out and attack the moth, but I wouldn't have time, and it wouldn't have worked probably. But I thought it would have been funny. The cat bad at it.
Well, the one thing
so
is, if
Samson-
Samson did eat it, the snail would die inside of Samson. The snail would retransform back into Krosk and destroy Samson. So.
Yep.
What did Samson do?
He's just gonna stand next to Snapper and give Kane the help action.
Okay, so Kane, you have advantage if you wish to strike Napper. Krosk, you're a snail. That's it.
I'm gonna move my 5 feet closer to the body of
that's
the
it?
wizard. Yep.
That's your movement and your dash
You're
action.
going after the wizard.
But also, the snails cast fireball at will, right?
Not these ones. Okay, so your movement and your action. There we go. Dash 5 feet. Snapper. Tiny snapper.
Can I cast grease on myself?
Grease.
You're not going quietly into that good night, are you?
Grease
You're too
covers the
cunning for
ground. No, not on yourself. Well, on a point within range. You cast in a 10-foot square on a point within range. Ah, you are. Snapper is a point within range, so yeah.
Very well. Then I will cast grease on myself.
Okay. But there's still the 10-foot square. And so I'll get the grease on there. Position that exactly where you'd like, Snapper.
I can't see.
Oh,
It's got to be right on me.
okay. Oh, it's somewhere. Yep. And I'm gonna let you do a acrobatics at advantage versus Kane's trait.
Okay. Oh, jeez.
21. And Kane?
Athletics.
Athletics, yep.
Oh,
Oh, no problem. Where do you want to move? Which direction?
Drop, you to get the slip and fall as well.
Oh, maybe. Well, he hasn't moved yet, so probably when he moves. Which way are you going?
Yeah, so I imagine I would just move away from Kane, so this
Okay.
direction.
Oops. So you walk that way for a while, then you bash into a wall. But yes, you do need to make me a dexterity saving throw against your own spell DC. Oh, so yep, you don't slip. Is it difficult terrain? Yeah, so you just pop out of Kane's hug and head south, and you bash into a wall. Make another wisdom saving throw to see if you maintain your blindness, whether you break out of it.
Wisdom.
I think so. Wisdom. Let's go back up to blinding smite.
Constitution, I think.
Is it? Okay. Why don't you keep the roll there? What's your constitution modifier?
3.
3. So yep, you can now see. Good enough. Boom. So that's your action. You slipped out and you moved. Kane! Can't get a hold of this guy.
yeah, no kidding. All right. So I'm going to attempt to move through the oil to get to him.
Okay, make a dexterity saving throw. Don't have advantage anymore. I think that's good enough. Does that beat your
16.
16? Okay, yep, no problem.
Oh, how big a snapper?
He's about halfling size, maybe even smaller. He's exactly half in each dimension.
Got it. All right.
I'm 5 foot normally, so I'm 2.5 feet.
Yeah, unfortunately, just a little too big for what I had in store, but that's okay.
We're gonna put him in a jar.
Kind of, yeah. That was kind of the idea. I was gonna like, if I had a bull, I'm gonna put him in a bowl and sit on it. All right, that won't work. Well, let's see. I'm going to swing the Azure Edge at him. So my idea is to try to knock him unconscious. So,
All right. Going away.
okay.
That misses.
Okay.
And that misses.
Dang it. All right. Can I do this? Let's see here. Bonus action, yeah. I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on him.
And dominating the token.
That's my turn.
Ed.
Kind of want to get out so I can cast Dominate Person on Snapper again. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Side will come out, dropping the thing.
Okay.
And he'll look at Snapper and cast Dominate Person on them.
Great.
DC 17 Wisdom.
Oh. Okay. You're technically fighting, so it's an advantage, but yeah, still fails. So what happens? Alright.
Syed will tell Snapper, take off your armor and give us your weapons.
And spell components and anything
And
else like
spell
that.
components.
And the portable hoe. Maybe we can use that.
And the portal, everything. Just give us everything.
Okay, what armor does Emperor wear?
It's tricky. It's I can doff and don it as an action, but I guess I'm the only one that can remove it. It can't be removed from me. So I guess I got to do it.
Okay, when it
It's,
comes around to your turn, you're going to doff your armor. And concentration up to 1 minute. Does he get another save at the end of his turn?
Nope. Nope.
Oh, so you can control
Takes
him.
damage, I think, right?
Yeah, every time it takes that damage, you can take another saving throw. So yell, Kane, don't hit him again.
Bellin.
I was going to say I probably can't tell if any or either of them are going to stop fleeing at this point, since Krosk is a snail now. So
That's good.
yeah.
Syed did shout out, "Don't attack him, Kane." Little tiny
Yeah.
snapper.
Oh yeah. Definitely not going to attack. So I think I'm just going to stand next to. I'm just going to stand next to Krosk and just I guess if I was to ready an action, it would be a grapple action if somehow he breaks this.
Okay. So is anybody attacking the snail or snapper?
Nope.
So snapper, Krosk, you can wander around, but you're not going to get very far.
Gus is just going to try to get as close to the wizard as possible.
I'm going to tell the wizard, stay here. We're good. We got it under control. Told you. We're fine. It's all good. Stay with us here, or it might go bad for you.
I'll stay. And so I assume Syed is telling Snapper to drop his weapons,
And drop his armor.
He's
Drop everything.
stripped
so-
naked.
Well, can a bird be naked though? It's
A Donald Duck, right?
Donald ducking it. Okay. So over the course of a minute, it's easy enough to tell Snapper just to drop everything. So Snapper is literally just Snapper. And I say you have another 30 seconds or so left if there's anything else you want to do, Syed.
And we'll tell him to help us tie you up again.
What about the portable hull? Saeed, real quick, we have 30 seconds. Can we pop the portable hull, get them, it's 10 feet deep, and get him in there, and then we can keep them in there, keep watch to keep him in there?
I think they'll die because
No, we
there's
keep it
so
open.
many.
We keep it open. If he climbs out, then he's got to do it. If he folded up, he's DC 10 to burst out of it. I just read it. But if we stay on top of it, we can keep pushing it back in. I don't know.
I mean,
That
he's dropped the
might break
portable
it, though.
hull. You have access to the portable hull.
I'm gonna give it real quick in the chat. So if you guys want to read it real quick, just what my idea is. I can't. It's not a clickable link. Sorry.
Yeah, it's
But it's 10 feet deep hole. There's no plane of existence. Any creature can climb out of the hole. We can close it up, and then it weighs next to nothing. And if it's closed up, anyone makes a strength DC 10 can burst out of it in 5 feet within the hole. So we close it up, it just bursts out 5 feet. But if we stay on the top of it while it's open, we can push him back in.
whack-a-mole.
I don't know. I mean, it's
They could only
just for
survive 10
now,
minutes.
maybe.
They only survive 10 minutes, so we should just get them tied up again. But now Sapper doesn't have anything, and then we'll do the same to Krosk as soon as he gets out.
But he's got wild shapes though.
Just
Not
how many-
anymore. Just
Yeah, he only has 2, I think.
metagame. Yeah, just a couple per short rest.
Okay, so it sounds like you're asking Snapper to assist with the tying up of himself.
Yep. And we'll gag him this time, or
Yeah,
rather,
gag
tie his beak.
Okay. And what are you doing with the snail? The snail is going to be a snail for an hour.
Hold on, buddy.
Put him in a tender box. That's almost like a bowl.
What should we do with Krosk? We can tie him up again.
I can't imagine how you tie up a snail.
Well, he's an hour, so we can just get him ready to be what we're gonna do, I guess. You know.
Yeah.
should we like all stand around him and do what he does to his people and knock him out?
Yeah, just bonk him with his own staff.
Yeah, bonk it. Like, everyone get ready. I'll unconcentrate. We'll just bonk him.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
I
that's
don't know
gonna
how
happen.
many.
I mean, that can happen right now if you like. You can whack the snail. The snail will become cross.
And we all just have to ready to start beating on him.
Sure.
Wait, you want me to get ready?
This seems so wrong.
Or someone's got to grapple him. So we have to all try to grapple him and then tie him up. So it's going to be one of those kind of situations like, it's going to be Benny Hinn, or Benny Hill. No.
How long does the snail? That's an hour.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we don't have to rush him.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, why don't we just leave him as a snail? He ain't going anywhere. It's like a whole hour's gone by. Oh, look, he moved 3 feet.
I'm putting a
We have to do
timer
something, though.
on my phone because time's a ticking. Because it's only a minute per dominate person. This
Well,
little
Snapper,
thing is
we'll tie
ticking
Snapper up first. We'll tie Snapper up first.
I like it.
Yeah.
Snapper is tied up. Are you doing anything with the portable hole?
I think they suffocate after 10 minutes. So
That's if we close it.
Mm-hmm.
We leave it open. Just put him in there, leave it open. So if he gets out, he has to climb out first before he can run away at least.
okay, so we'll throw him in there after we tie him up.
Okay,
And leave it open, and one of us will stand watch over it right now.
just in time. Okay, so Snapper, little tiny Snapper, you're tied up, you're gagged, and you're thrown inside a portable hole. You see the little air vent. What do you do? You unmute yourself to start.
Yeah, you said I was tied up, right?
Yep, and gagged.
Okay. I will try and work loose of the ropes.
Okay, given enough time, you do work yourself loose of the ropes. But you're still in the bag of holding.
Okay, and am I still? Let's see. Grease lasts for 1 minute, so I suppose that's up by now.
Yep.
All right. Then I will try and climb out of the hole.
Who's watching Snapper get out of the hole?
I'll watch. I like thumping him.
Anybody else?
Now we're all kind of watching, I guess. 'Cause how long did it take him to break free of his bonds?
About a minute.
Yeah,
Give it
by
enough
that time, the guys watching is probably saying, he's breaking free, right? So, I guess we're probably all watching.
I can't see a way in which Snapper can get out of this. He's got several people. Every time he gets up, it's easy enough to overpower and push him down. I think Snapper, you're trapped there. Unless you've got a creative way to get out. But climbing out isn't going to work.
We
Well-
love you, Snapper. Seriously, it's your own good, man.
I've got cunning action, so maybe I can hide. So I guess I'll try that.
Okay.
Try hiding in the portable hole.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Stealth check.
Oh,
Okay.
jeez.
And then what do you do?
I'm going to try and sneak by when one of them turns their head or isn't looking, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, you got to poke your head out through this hole, which is, I assume, just wide enough across to get out and not much more. So even if you stealth, you're literally popping your head out through a hole where they're watching. So even hiding.
Do I have access to the stuff that's in the portable hole?
Yes.
Okay, can I cast a spell? And
Well, let Cross do what Cross
okay,
wants to do.
I thought I had. Oh shoot! Maybe that was on another character. Yeah, I guess I don't have it on here.
So nothing useful, Cross? Snapper, sorry?
Not what I wanted. So no.
Okay. So
I'm gonna
you-
pull. Okay,
Mhm.
sorry.
No, I was going to say, so you see Snapper waffling around in there looking for stuff. He doesn't find anything. So what does Joseph do?
Joseph's gonna pull Art aside and say to Art, "I can transmute rock 5 feet and make kind of a rock grating over the portable hole, so he can't climb out. Can we put Krosk in there and that also, or could Krosk somehow get out of that? Because I don't think Snapper can get out of that if I put like a rock grating over the hole."
What I'm worried about Cross also being there is they can work together to do something.
I know that's my question. Is as I can keep Snapper in there probably by putting a grate over it, but what do we do about Krosk? We could put them both in there, but could Krosk somehow escape? I don't really know. You're his best friend. You've known him for so long. I mean, you hit a ball like a giant eyeball into him, or he hit it into you. But I know you're still really good friends.
Maybe I feel like Cross we could probably keep behind the tiny hut again, tied up. Since he can't really shape anymore, he's not as good with his hands as Snapper. He won't be able to get out of the ropes probably.
So we can keep a better watch on him, and then we'll keep him trapped. Long rest, and then I'll get the spell back so I can transmute it back.
Yeah, and then I could add an alarm in front of it as well, so when Snapper gets out, if he tries to get out, we can hear him.
Okay, so actually,
Mhm.
what are you guys doing? So what are you guys doing?
Well, Joseph,
I'm gonna-
do stone shape.
Yeah, I'm going to use Stone Shape to make a grating over, basically cover over the hole, the portable hole, except for a breathing hole. So there's just a breathing hole left. So there's like I'm going to make a rock go over it.
How big's the hole?
Portable hole. It says it's 10 feet deep, but it doesn't say how wide it is.
6 feet in diameter.
Oh, so I can leave a foot out, and I don't think he can squeeze out of a foot.
So a foot shape. So the bag of the portable hole is encased in stone with a little 1 foot hole at the top, which you can breathe through, but is bigger than, is smaller than Mini Snapper is big. You
I mean,
got
he
any
is
Snapper?
small. He's 2.5 feet now. He's smaller, but
Well, you know how big he was. So you make the hole big enough to breathe, but not.
I
So
like it. Very creative.
I think I do. I just sent you something, Malcolm.
Damn it, Snapper! Conniving.
I'm an arcane trickster and an artificer.
I think at this point we just kill Snapper and have Cross reanimate him later.
Okay. So, Snapper is going to use a scroll he finds in there of gaseous form.
Which
Okay,
one? Which spell is that?
It's gaseous form.
Oh, that's annoying.
So potion. I just have to look up the gaseous form spell.
man, I thought that was going to be solid. Damn it.
So you transform the misty cloud. So you do turn into a misty cloud. Spell ends if Snapper drops to 0 hit points. While the only movement is a flying speed of 10 feet. Well, I've looked up the spell. It's interesting. So who is around the hole with Snapper? Let's just move things slightly.
Joseph is for sure because he just made the
Okay.
thing.
Yeah, and Balin.
Balin's hand. So
And
we'll move
Syed.
Balin over there. And Samson, okay. We're looking there to do the whack-a-mole with Snapper. Krosk is this now. Syed, what you doing?
Syed's watching the snail, but also kind of watching over there. He's just kind of sitting down watching the snail go, and as soon as he makes any progress, he's just going to pick it up and put it back.
Snapper, Across, you're going as fast as you can. You eventually get close to the mage.
Yep, this is the most determined snail out there.
All right. And the rest of you guys see us, I guess, rise from the portable hole and start floating away. It's not fast, but it starts moving away.
I'm gonna dispel magic that.
Oh, okay. Choose. It's a third level thing, so I think that'll. Okay. Now, does he get out of the thing before you cast a spell magic? Yeah, he does. Mini Snapper, because you're all the way over here, you can only see him when he appears. He appears up here. The gas Snapper, you're Mini Snapper again. You're muted, bud.
Sorry. So I'll try and make a run for it. So I will disengage.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and then I'll dash.
I have to do this again, guys. And keep Snapper down.
The thing, though, I feel like would Snapper run into like a cave knowing there might be danger with no weapons and no armor?
And he dispels magic. I mean, should he get a turn or should we do initiative for that too? Also,
I think Snapper would be not brave enough to. I mean, he doesn't know where he's running, but he's running from the immediate danger to try and regroup. And I think he would be cunning enough to try and come up with a plan.
Ellen.
Oh man, can't keep you down, man. So what? So was it dispelled or?
So you saw the gaseous rise getting out of the trap that you set for him. Sai dispelled the magic. Snapper became Mini Snapper again.
Oh, I just don't see him.
And then Snapper took off to the south.
Oh, okay, all right. That's what happened. All right. Okay, so then I'm going to. Man, I'm having trouble here moving my guy. So I guess I'll do the old. So it's 5, 10, 15. I see him now. So that's 30. And I'm going to use my cunning action. 2, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I'm going to try to grapple him.
Okay.
I'm going to use my luck to grapple him again. Or grapple better.
Okay.
Let's try that again. There we go.
Snapper. Yep, grappled. Movement is 0.
Snapper, why are you running?
It's for your
I
own
gave
good,
you a plan. We're not going to hurt you, buddy. We're your friends. Just hang out with us for 12 hours. That's all I ask.
Wait, you mean Balin's not going to hurt him, but hey,
I'm not going to hurt you. We're buddies, man.
Joseph. I love how creative Snapper is being, by the way. He's not giving in for this. It's pretty cool.
trying to see if there's anything I can really do spell wise. There's nothing I can do there. That was my best trick.
What's a good
Curses. Curses Snapper. Okay, so move out so I can see him. So I can see Balin now. So that's 10. My blade song's worn off, so I can only dash to get to him, I think. Let me see how far it is to get there. So to complete my movements there, and then another 30, so 50. I can only get to there. No, we're not far enough. So I think I'm just gonna go half my movement there and ready in action. And if Snapper breaks free from Balin to do Ray of Frost so I can also make his movement -10.
Samson is gonna slither on top of Kane.
Okay. Kane.
Watch out for the wizard.
Do we really need to pursue Snapper? Do we? I mean, if he's running away, that's great. See you later, dude.
I mean, I guess not. We just have to protect the wizard.
All right, that's what I was thinking. Like, maybe it's like, of course, he's so sneaky. He may come back and do something.
He can sneak past us.
Something, right?
I-
But right now,
I
I'm
could
like,
just put
okay,
them
well,
on.
he's not an issue right now. Maybe what I'll do is I will. Oops, that's not what I'm going to do. I'll move over here and I'll be watching to see if Snapper comes back, because I kind of feel like just let him go.
Never. You are held firmly by Balin.
Okay, well, I will try and break free.
Okay. Athletics versus acrobatics once again. First.
I'm gonna.
Nope. Try and wriggle free. You do not. What is your action? And your movement is 0. Something else you want to do?
Not unless my bonus section can be disengaged.
Fortunately not. Syed.
Syed is just gonna walk over. He's gonna just start put the snail in the corner and start casting the dome.
Okay, that's going to take
10
Hmm.
minutes.
okay,
So
take a
I'm-
minute or 10 minutes. If you use a spell slot, it's a minute.
I don't have it prepared, so
Oh,
it has to
okay.
be 10 minutes.
Balin.
Okay. I guess I will drag him towards, or carry him towards the group. So see, I can move half my movement, right? So.
Yeah, so if you take the dash action, you could go 30 feet.
Oh, okay. So it's 10, 20, 30, 40. I think right there.
Okay, and of course, Snapper comes along with you. Joseph.
I guess I mean, just gonna head. Should I head back? I mean, tying him up. I'm not that good at doing that. So, can I help? I'm gonna stand next to Balin and give him advantage
Okay.
to keep him held, and help him drag, and use the rest of my movement to help Balin drag him where we need to go.
Okay, you can do that. The movement will happen on Balin's turn, though.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I only moved 5 feet, so half that movement I can only help you 15 feet, I guess, or I don't know how that works. But the help action regardless.
Okay, Kane.
My turn again?
Mhm.
I don't suppose they actually need my help though, so I think I will just I'm shouting for him. It's like, all right, I got you guys. I'm over here. Just waiting for him to come into view.
Snapper.
I will try and break free again.
Okay, you can do your acrobatics. 17 and Balin, make
Yep.
yours at advantage.
Okay.
Nope. Not going anywhere. Syed.
Just continuing casting the hut.
Balin.
All right.
So I'm going to say with Joseph's help and with little tiny Snapper, you can move at normal rates.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Then I will. I'll move 30 feet. Or I'll just move over near Kane here, and then
Sit on him.
I don't know if it'll do any good to tie Mini Snapper up, but I guess I could try.
Why don't you sit on him? What if a couple of us like sit on him? It's
I
like,
don't want to hurt him. I mean, he's
No,
little Snapper.
So cute.
Good, but annoying.
the idea is just to keep him.
Yeah.
I undo the rock on the hole. We could throw him back in, and I could redo it again. But then I have to rest before I could free him. I could do it too. So I could do that again, but I don't know if he's going to get out again.
Oh, right. Well, we should maybe just spend the time taking out any useful tools out of the portable hole, and then putting him back in. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna use my action to tie him up. I don't know if that's just like wrapping him up, but
Okay. So make a survival roll.
you know what? I'm gonna use my last luck to tie a better knot. I mean, come on, Balin, you can do better than that. Not really.
Originally.
Barely
Tie
better.
up little baby snapper. And what are you doing with the portable hole, guys? Are you going to throw him in the portable hole again?
We're gonna take everything out first and then throw him back in.
Right, so we have to take our actions while we're holding him to do that, then I guess.
Okay,
Side
so
wall.
the hole was about here, I think. So you're right by it. So Balin, you do a terrible job of tying him up. Joseph, what do you do?
I'm going to jump in the hole and start rifling through and taking anything out that Snapper would be able to use. Scrolls, weapons, and just chucking them out. Just
Make an intelligence check there, Mr. Joseph. Straight intelligence check. You know that if you just turn the portable hole inside out, everything that was inside is now outside.
Oh, perfect.
So you
And
do that,
then
you pop the
pop it back
portable
in.
hole, now you have an
Yep.
empty portable hole. Now that would be your action. That's it.
Kane, throw him in.
Samson doing
Samson's
the
gonna, he's just gonna stay with Kane.
Kane.
Okay, so is Snapper in the portable hole
Nope.
now or not? No?
Yeah, you'll throw him in after I put it back down.
Wait, so can I throw him in?
It's still covered in a what? It's still covered in a grate, is it or?
Oh, I'd have to use my spell slot to undo it, so I could cast a spell to move to shape rock again, shape stone. So I mean, I have 2 spell slots left, so I'm down to 1.
Okay. But that would need to be on your turn though.
Yeah.
Well, that
So,
sounds like
I'd have to do it first, and then I'd say to Kane, turn the hole inside out, and Kane would have to use his action
Oh, yeah.
to turn the hole inside
You
out.
couldn't get to
So
the-
I would.
So on your action, what you actually did, because you couldn't get the portable hole because it's in the rock prison, you would dispel it, so it's no longer there. Kane, you want to turn the portable hole inside out?
yes.
Everything leaves. That's your turn. Snapper. Very, very smart Snapper.
All right. So I guess the first thing I need is get myself untied, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Or not. That's fine.
Is he also grappled too and tied?
Not if you threw me in the hole.
Well, we haven't done that yet because we're just dealing with the hole still.
Right.
Oh.
Well, Joseph cast a spell. Balin, you tied him up. I don't think he's technically grappled. He's technically tied up. And he's technically not tied up because he easily breaks the bonds.
All right.
So that's
And
your
then,
action to break the bonds.
all right. And then I will boogie again.
Can I opportunity attack him?
I was just gonna say the same thing. Yeah.
Disengage.
No, you can't.
Use your action to break free. So your cunning action could do that. So you limit your movement then at least.
You have to movement and a dash. It's still a dash. Hey,
Well, the
Snapper.
dash is an action. I don't know how it goes. Never mind.
Well, I didn't dash. I just moved. But bonus action is disengage, and I just moved my regular movement.
Okay. Syed.
Saya's gonna sigh. He's gonna start walking over.
Balin.
All right, I'm going to get him.
Oh,
Hopefully,
he's gonna cast Expeditious Retreat onto Kane.
There's a bonus. Okay. So you can triple move effectively.
Itself.
Oh, itself. Oh.
Ah,
Well, then I'll do it on myself, and then I'll start walking towards Sniper.
all right.
20, 25, 30. All right, and then I'll use my cunning action to catch up to him. Dang it, Snapper! And I will try to grapple him again.
Acrobatics versus acrobatics.
I'm out of luck. I do have an inspiration, but I don't want to use it. Ah,
Nope.
well, I'm not going to bother with an inspiration on that one.
Okay. Joseph.
I'm gonna take the hole and place it right here, and then I'm gonna walk back towards the wizard and say, "Hey, we're here still. Take it easy."
You're keeping an eye on the wizard, in other words.
Yes, and Cross, but the wizard more than anything else.
Okay. You did notice that she was looking like she was going to go, but you keeping an eye on her. Starts it. Okay, and here, so you throw your portable hole about there.
Somewhere around Saeed, whoever Saeed would like it, kind of thing.
Yeah, right there's fine.
Better. Samson?
It's gonna stay on Kane.
Kane?
Wait, oh, so can I put Snapper on the portable hold now?
No, Snapper's all the way over here.
Oh, man.
And the portable hole is by him, so you can get to him. Maybe you could push him in it.
All right. He's over this way?
Yep.
Okay. All right. I'm going to move. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I will dash to him.
Okay.
Yeah, looks like he's kind of cornered anyways. All right. Well, I'll be there trying to corner him.
Snapper.
I just sent you a message, Malcolm.
Oh, all right.
Uh-oh.
Kind of feel like I should be sending secret messages to the rest of you guys too.
You can.
I'll send them to the snail. It'll be fine.
Do you do that, Snapper?
That's what I do.
Snapper vanishes. It's kind of tricky because I can't. So he vanishes. But keep in mind, when you're invisible, people still know where you are. Like with
Okay.
the way you're breathing and the way the dust moves. And it's use a stealth action, but they do know where they are. You are.
Okay. So I will disengage
Dang it.
and move. So how do I move without them knowing where I moved to?
Wait.
It's gonna be a tough one.
I think we took everything from Snapper. Invisibility needs material component.
No, this one doesn't.
It's not the spell invisibility.
Rip.
I guess we just have to pretend they can't see me.
Yeah. Not something. you
Like
can do.
Malcolm was saying, we hear you and see the dust, but you'd see your
Yeah.
footprints and stuff, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
you
we kind of see you move in footprints. So
That's true. That's true. So they do know where you are.
you're not stealthing. Stealthing, you'd be hiding your footprints, like tippy-toeing, I guess.
So move if you like. Is that an action to use that ability, Snapper?
Yes.
Okay. So use your action to do that.
Bonus action was disengage,
Okay.
and then my movement.
Okay. So ahead, you see tiny Snapper appear over there, even though he's invisible.
Okay. Well, Syed is tired, and he's gonna throw an ice knife at Snapper.
All right. So 18. I don't think it's. Oh, wait a minute. What's your armor class now, Snapper?
Oh yeah.
It'll be just be 10 plus your dexterity, I think.
13.
So that does it.
So he has to make a DC 17 dex save. He'll take 6 piercing and 7 extra if he fails the save.
So 6 piercing damage.
then dodge, so it's 3.
Sure. Balin.
All right. I'm just wondering if my is it dark here? Or actually, does someone probably has a light source, or does no one have a light source?
I think you all have dark vision at the moment.
I'm wondering if Snapper has dark vision.
Oh, does these goggles? Is he wearing goggles to see?
Nope.
No, my goggles are off.
You're blind.
Where's
So
my
he's
camera?
blind.
There we go.
Okay, so
I mean, do you have dark vision then without your goggles? Oh, so you're blind as a bat in here.
I'm just running and bumping into stuff.
okay.
Oh, so you've been blind the entire time. I didn't know that.
And I'm essentially invisible to anyone that uses dark vision. So I would essentially be invisible to Snapper.
I'll
Yeah,
get advantage on the attacks regardless.
Okay.
Oh,
all
but
right.
he's invisible. It's just straight attacks.
All right. So I essentially saw where he went, I guess.
Yeah, you know he's here.
Yep. Okay. All right. Well, then I run up there and I am going to try to grapple him again. Like,
All right.
Yeah. Do a bear hug into the darkness.
Okay. Snapper.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Ooh.
Grappled. Joseph.
Ugh.
Oh, Snapper.
You guys are.
I mean, I can't. I mean, he's grappled. He's invisible. I'm not going to shoot him or anything. So I'm just going to keep an eye on the wizard and be like, "Can you believe this? This is just ridiculous." Is all I say to her.
She shrugs. Samson. Riding along on Kane. I'm assuming Kane.
All right. I too am growing tired of this. So seeing the little footsteps and dust run off, I'm going to pursue. And
The hole's right over there. It's right where you guys are at, maybe 5 feet away.
Yep.
Yep, right there.
Wait, where's the holdout?
This big black thing. It's the hole.
Oh, right there. Got it.
Throw him in there.
All right. So I'm going to try to grapple him.
He's already grappled.
Oh, he is. Can I grab him from Balin and pull him into there? Or?
Yeah, I think so. Yep.
Okay.
So you
Do I have to roll anything to do that, or just do it?
You don't need to roll anything to do it.
Nice.
Since he's
Right.
grappled, you pick up the tiny and dump him in the hole.
All right, perfect. And I spank him on the bottom as I throw him in there.
I'll say to someone, "Oh, it's just not my turn." All right.
Snapper.
I'm still invisible, right?
Yep.
Okay. So
You have
next-
arms behind you, Malcolm.
Good. Wow, what's going on?
Oh yeah, look at that.
Got arms growing out of your neck. No.
You want to be tucked in? The correct answer is
Trick question.
I'll be up there. We're just going to throw a bird into a hole. Okay. Go upstairs. I'll be right there, Lena. No, because it's bedtime. Okay, Snapper, yes, you're invisible. You're in the hole. Kane just threw you in there.
All right. So I'm trying to stealth out. So I rolled an 18 for stealth. I don't think he can really stealth out of the bag. I mean, he knows you're in there. He's going to be feeling for you to get out. I'm just trying not to leave. Just trying not to leave any marks as I'm climbing out.
Okay. You get out, but Kane's right there. He just threw you in. So just a simple hand on top of the portable hole is going to stop you getting out. Syed.
All right. Syed is going to cast haste on Snapper. But I'm gonna drop it almost immediately after.
Oh, that's
Oh.
Oh wow, that's super smart.
that was super smart. I was like, wait,
That's
why are you
good.
doing that? That's gonna help him.
So his next turn, he can't do anything.
Is Snapper
Yeah,
willing?
Oh, it has to be willing?
Yeah.
Oh, willing. Oh,
Well, he doesn't know you're going to do that, though, right? He'd say, "Oh, hey, a haste."
Yeah.
Right.
Snapper has seen me cast a spell before.
Is Snapper willing?
I would know I'm not doing it, so I'm gonna say your mama.
Good idea. Almost
Oh,
works.
well.
Bellin?
Well, guys, I'm wondering if we should get them both in the hole, close the hole, and basically every 10 minutes or every 9 minutes we open it up, let air in, close it.
No, I'll put a rock covering over it. They can't get out
Okay, let's do it.
unless they have another gaseous form, or Cross can cast spells. We've taken all his spell components, so
Yeah.
he's got no spell components.
Yeah, and you dumped everything out, right? So,
Hopefully, Snapper won't step on him in the dark hole.
yeah. All right. Well, then I'm going to let Joseph do his thing and block
I
the...
think you guys have effectively cracked it. Snapper has no way of getting out with you guys kind of doing whack-a-mole as he gets out. If he even turns invisible, you just put his hand and throw him back down. There's too many people around. Easy enough to drop a snail in there as well. After a while, the snail will revert back to Cross, or maybe Snapper just stomps on the snail. Either
I
way,
drop into the breathing hole, basically.
Either way, both Snapper and Cross are finally in the portable hole. You don't even need to play whack-a-mole because the grate is over it. And I see
Nice.
no way of getting it out. So with that,
Whew, that was tough. You guys
That was tough.
great, man.
We're gonna have to like whisper in words of wisdom, like, "Hey guys, it was for your own good, man. No hard feelings, right?"
hard feelings at the moment. And Snapper, very well played. I think that is, if there's a thing that's worth a DM inspiration, that's worth a DM inspiration. So take a DM inspiration for that.
Thank you.
Snapper.
And let's take a short break. And I'll be right back because the winged girl is behind me again. Okay, I'll be right back, guys.
but it was more of a warning shot than anything.
No, you hit me. I just have every long rest I get like free 30 temp HP.
Why 30?
20, 30, like 25 or something. Let me see.
Wow.
Because of I cast Mage Armor and then I get my ward.
That's yeah. So are we long resting, guys? Or DM, can we long rest?
There is no way for Krosk Napper to get out. So yeah. Long rest. Yeah, so
We've
long
depleted
rest-
all of our resources. It seems like it would be a good thing to do, right?
Yes. Yeah, I see no reason why not. So yep, long rest. Including Krosk and Snapper.
Probably could extend it, but I won't. I think there's something I still can. I'll let it go.
Krosk and Snapper, what the hell are you doing? You're asking that question. Why were you so devoted to this Naga creature? And the whatever this defect that was beguiling you fades.
Oh man, I know I never had to trust talking snakes. It was a personal rule and I broke it.
You said they were cool, though. I remember you saying these are like cool snakes.
I was charmed. Why did you believe me?
I thought I was following your lead. These guys almost did the same thing to me because I'm like, I trusted you.
I know, but it's a talking snake. You should never trust them. I thought that was common knowledge.
Yeah, kind of the whole Adam and
Just
right?
for the record, it wasn't me that let, or Kane that let these things into the head. So I feel good about that. Not this time.
Do I have to reattune to the stuff they took off?
Nah. Yeah, but that only takes an hour or so.
Okay.
You're fine. So just go back to the where you were before. I'm assuming your companions will give you your equipment and everything back. And of course, you have to put everything back inside the portable hole, but that's easy enough to do.
Yeah, let me take a spell soft lot off for Stone Shape to remove that so I don't forget.
All right.
Oh wow, that and we remember everything that happened, right?
Yes, you realize that when they waved that rod, at that point you thought they were cool and would do pretty much anything they said. You do remember being desperate to escape, doing everything you possibly could, and you realize that your mind it's had tricks played on it. So yes, you're very well aware of what's happened.
Got it.
Also, Malcolm, I should be able to see now.
Oh, sorry. Yep.
So first of all, sorry, Wizard, for killing all your friends and trying to kidnap you. That was probably bad, I guess.
Well, the wizard says, well, you did not kill me. I appreciate that. I did tell you the secret, how to get your friends out. So I think we're about even, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you want to help us, I mean, I think those Naga gotta go, and they have it out for you too. Do you want to help us fix this problem here?
It's personal now.
Be personal.
By the way, what did you do to them for them to be so angry at you?
They wanted to tap into my knowledge and reveal ways for them to infiltrate the Dwemer core, which is a level below this one, where Halaster has set up a great wizard academy, as it were. So they wanted access to the academy and perhaps use this rod of rulership against them as well.
Do you know how we can avoid any of the rest of us being under this rod of rulership?
They cast it every 12 hours or so. So they've probably cast it just recently, in the last few hours or so, while everybody was preparing, you have to keep recasting it every 12 hours. Otherwise, um, those under the spell will realize they're under the spell. And it's kind of got some inherent momentum on it. Like if they manage to avoid the effect, um, they more or less have to play along, or else they'll be found out to be a traitor and slaughter where they stand. That's kind of odd. At least some of them get mind controlled every morning, and those that don't, they feel they have to play the game, or else they too will be mind controlled. Or will be slaughtered where they stand for not following orders.
Okay.
We could pretend to bring her back as a captor, and you can then, when we're within striking distance, you cast a spell, and then we engage to kill the Naga.
I
Go
like,
under false pretenses that we capture her, and we're doing what we're supposed to do and bringing her back.
Oh, I do like that idea.
Do you have any more information about them, like weaknesses or?
No, I don't.
Are they
mean-
invulnerable to giant apes?
I don't think
Access.
anything's new to giant apes. They are high-level spellcasters. I don't know what spells they have prepared, but get ready for spells. And if we do attack them, I mean, they are no fools. They have trolls there, they have Duragar, they have Drow. But the pretense of us getting there as me as a prisoner, it could work. And of course, those who are loyal to her will attack us. Those who are not loyal of her will attack her. Or them, I should say.
do you know if we kill the Naga, will the bond be broken as soon as
that-
she's killed?
That I do not know.
Well, we should, if possible, try to time it where the least of their minions are nearby to give us a little more time and space out the enemies. Maybe Krosk, or not Krosk, Snapper, or I could sneak in. Although I don't want to give away our cover. I was just thinking just to figure out the timing. But if there's another way.
Cross could wild shape into something that could fly over there as a bat or something and recon it, and then come back and tell us at that moment where the best way of walking in as bringing a prisoner would be.
I like it. Yep.
Yeah, there was a couple of bats in the cave, if I remember correctly. So I could be in.
Is that what you do, Cross?
Yeah, we could do that, but.
Art, what do you think, Art? Do you have any? What about you? You mean wizards have all kinds of tricks up sleeve, and I'm looking at my spells for the long rest. If I want to switch anything out real quick, give me like a minute too. So what do you think?
That's what I was doing. I was switching up my spells. I
just started looking at mine right now. Yeah.
What's your familiars? Couldn't you use them?
Yeah, I could send. I could also send Samson. I don't know, a snake, a small snake.
Currently, mine's a cat.
Oh, and that makes me remember. Should we talk with the Toth people just to get additional allies?
We did kill a couple of them in the beginning, and we can't really talk to them.
I mean, they're probably aware that accidents happen, right? And to be honest, we were attacked first, so.
We can try, but if it doesn't go well, we're just weakening ourselves before we go fight her.
That's a good point. All right, so the plan is surveying the area, and then should we attack when they're casting, or when they're kind of like in that weird ceremony they did yesterday?
Oh, I don't want to risk that, man. I don't want to That's
Everyone's there.
yeah, everyone's there, and I don't want it to go off, and some of us to be mojoed. If they can't do it right now, as she's saying, because she probably had to they had to re-exert control. Right now is the best time to do it because they can't whammy us.
Hey Malcolm, this area over here where they were, like where they cast it on us, was that water? Like a marsh like thing?
Yeah, there's a series of caves, a cave system, and just the north of where they cast the spell is a swampy area.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do to share this with Art because he knows he's a wizard. I can cast this spell, transmute rock, where I can take a 40-foot cube and make it either mud rock or rock mud.
Okay.
So because I was like, once we came into the swampy area, it's like I'm definitely have this spell ready to go.
So we can like, trap them all. Like that?
Trap them all, or I can make mud fall on top of them, or make make it so it says in there what you can do is like it falls on them, bludgeoning damage and stuff like that as well. So I have that kind of stuff I can do as well with this.
Mm-hmm.
Or if they're in mud, trap them in mud. Yes.
Does Cross cast Water Walk?
Yeah, just before it's
yeah.
an hour duration, but before I forget, I just want to have that kind of like.
So we'll say just before you launch into this plan, you'll cast Water Walk at that point. So the
Exactly.
swamp is not difficult terrain.
Yep.
Is Cross doing the back thing?
What do you guys all think? Art, are you ready? Do you have any tricks up your sleeve we need to think about? Snapper, I know what you just pulled off right now. What do you got?
Yeah, I could go invisible and crawl on the ceiling.
All right, and what is going to be the signal?
I think so. The wizard gets her attack off. That when she's within range and she wants to, she does it. Then we all go.
All right.
Oh, so what's the plan? You're going to bind me, but not really bind me? And then when I get close, unleash hell?
Yes.
Mhm.
From what I observed while as a snail, I think Balin does those kind of nods. They're super easy to get out of.
What do you want me to do? I could fireball them. Ice storm. Cone of cold.
Ooh, that's a good one. I like the count.
Depending on what you think's best to get the maximum amount of them in. If it's a big group, fireball. If it's just we need to focus on the Nagas. Their enslavements, their enslaved people. We want to see if we can save. So anything that would pretty much do the most amount to just them, I guess. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Sounds good.
Well, if you're
So
looking
we
for
wanna free
free
these
damage,
people.
then Cone of cold.
Okay.
So just get
If they're lined up.
Yeah, well, we'll see. Actually. Well, tie me up then.
I could try tying her up to make it look like it's a really good knot.
Oh yeah, I will assist you. I'm decent. So usually decent at knots, not lately, but yeah, make it look. I'll assist Snapper.
Well, if it's a survival, you do it. If it's sleight of hand, I'll do it.
Okay.
It's a sleight of hand.
All right.
And Malcolm,
Sleight
once
of
we
hand.
get
Sleight of hand
Sorry.
at advantage, Snapper. We'll get back to you, Joseph.
All right. And I'll give myself guidance.
Yeah.
Okay. Looks really good. You tell Curtis, just separate your hands, and things will unwind. So it looks really, really good. But you could effectively tell Curtis, just twist your hands a little bit, pull them apart, and as a free action, she can break herself up away from that. Joseph.
I was just going to say, when we get closer to the Nagas, as we're getting close to where they'd be, if I see them, I'm going to cast Blade Song as a bonus action. There's no verbal somatic. It just takes effect, just so that's active.
there anything visible?
Mm-mm. Nothing visible.
Okay. So you
It lasts for 1 minute, so that's why the second I see it, I'm going to cast it. So if when she casts her spell, I'll have it up for at least half the combat.
Okay, cool.
Sorry, Malcolm. I do have one rules question too.
Mhm.
Shame on me for not noticing this until just now, but it looks like I can, if I attack with my lightning launcher, my extra attack with my lightning launcher, it looks like I can do this as well. Because it says it's a bonus action to cast it.
So your lightning launcher, is that a spell?
Well, no, my lightning launcher is my armor. So
Comes from your
2
armor.
attacks with that, I get an extra attack, and then
I think
bonus action, do my
Uh,
magic.
you have to make a ranged spell attack after. I think those.
It says you
spell
throw the
gives you an
pebbles
animation.
afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's an attack. You can cast a spell, but then it's an attack to use the spell.
Okay. Darn, okay.
Yeah, well spotted out. Okay, so with Curtis tied up, but not really tied up, feel free to proceed.
All right.
Well, Cross, you're up.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'll move Curtis over to the entrance, which is over here.
All right. I'll do that.
Water walk, so everybody's
Yep.
dry and happy walking on the swamp. Oh man, this is a sweet swamp.
Oh, I lost vision. I need to reload. Hold on.
I'll just move everybody over there, so I'll be dragging some people around. So,
Thank you.
Too.
so you all should be around here. And you do see a couple of drow guards here. So Joseph, you're probably not there. Back up a little bit there.
I'm still reloading.
Oh, sure. And Snapper, you're on the roof.
Yep.
Okay, the roof's quite high, a good 40 feet up, but you can cross
Yep.
here if you like on the roof. And you're stealthing. So make me a stealth check. Okay, got it. And with the wizard in tow, you approach these two very serious-looking drow guards carrying these massive swords in their hands and says, you have returned! Talking to Cross.
Oh, yeah, it was a. Ooh, sorry for the delay. That was a difficult task. Yeah,
Been away for a long time. We feared the worst.
yeah, it was not easy. Cool.
I see you have the wizard.
Yep. I'll just let my friends get in. I'm sorry. I think I forgot that the plan was for me to turn into a bat.
Oh yeah. Oh.
So
Well, let's go.
Well, you've captured the wizard, I see. You know wizards cast spells. Why didn't you gag her as well?
oh
We took her spell components. She's fine.
yeah.
Cross, make a
Yeah,
deception
y-
check at advantage.
Okay. Ooh, this is not my forte.
Second. Bind, proceed. They rolled a natural one on the inside, so get yourself lucky.
All right. Okay, let's go.
All right. Cool.
So you make your way through the cave, and it's much like you left it. There's lots of people going around their various tasks. They're just in the business of keeping alive. And feel free to make your way over to where you met the Naga before.
Oh,
I'm going to wait before getting in there. Oh, everybody's here. All right.
So, Yeah, you see the two Naga down here. There are some trolls running around and a couple of drow, but they just nod as you pass. But the two Naga are down in this little cavern at the end here.
Well, does she see them?
Oh, I see you've brought the wizard. Bring her near so I can look her in the eye.
All right.
You bring her near. Lost her.
Sure.
So, anybody who wants to, I mean, feel free to
Move her
position
along.
herself. You kind of know what Cartus is going to do, but she can't walk up there by herself. At least someone needs to go with her. Otherwise, the ruse would be up.
I'll walk with her.
Yeah, I was
Malcolm,
gonna say.
Did we get our long rest in?
Yep.
Yeah.
Did.
Okay. All right. I didn't do that. I have to redo my spells, but okay.
So
Oh.
Kane is up there with her. So Kane is kind of holding her by the rope.
Right.
Then I'll cast Blade Song now.
Okay, and you said no verbal, no somatic, so it just goes off. And the two Naga start floating. Now you will receive. You will tell us the secret how to get to the Duomo core, will you not? And Carter says, "Well, it's quite easy, really. All you need to do is chill out." You cast Cone of Cold, which she does take a step back, so she's sure she gets both of them. And with the Cone of Cold, spell save, Constitution save, DC 14. Boom, boom. One fails, one succeeds. So 8d8. One will take the full 8d8. Woo! Look at
Nice.
that roll. Wow. So this one to the north will take 47. This one to the south will take half of that, which would be 23. And it is on, like Donkey Kong.
We get a surprise round? That was it. Never mind.
That was it, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna roll twice because of my advantage in initiative. So the first one was better. 12.
The Drow and the Duragar are going to go on their own turns. And two. Got Drow. Did I roll the Duragar? I did. Yay. Get some battle music. Oops. Sorry, just a sec. And we're going to be having Naga.
Uh-oh.
There we go. All right. And just before we get in this, I'm going to put my older child to bed. But I won't be like literally a minute, so I'll be right back.
Let me get some water. Be right back too.
All right. Yep. I'm gonna do the same.
I was in the I was in the portable hole the first time and stuff was still in there. I almost thought about using the gem of the air elemental.
What's that do?
Cast an air elemental.
Okay,
Oh
so-
God, that would have been awesome.
Sorry, what would have been awesome?
I had considered while I was in the portable hole the first time of using the gem of air elemental.
Ooh. Interesting. That thing had to come to an end though, but that's it. Well, okay, so ice cone of cold. This one of the Nagatas absolutely eats it. But they get first turn on the initiative. Let's see. You treacherous, nasty words.
Can never trust a mammal.
Oh man. Gonna swing right there. And cast lightning bolt straight up there. So Saeed.
I'm
Balin
gonna
and-
counterspell that.
Oh, nice.
Oh, she didn't cast it at 3rd level, so yep, counterspell.
Okay.
One spell slot down. And she curses and swings back inside, feeling trapped. Saeed.
All right, Syed. Since they're both back there, he's going to sickening radiance them.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just kind of. Can I put the spell like so it only hits them, kind of like it stops,
Alright.
like right there? Yeah.
I mean, that's why we have our air effect. So what is it? It's a 30-foot
Yeah.
circle?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll put one on there.
Okay.
Oh, this is a lot bigger than I thought.
That's bigger than. I don't think that's right, is it? 5, 10, 15, 25, 30 foot radius. Oh, 30-foot radius. Holy moly.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh well, can I take that back then? I will
Sure.
do something else.
Yeah.
I'm
You know your spells.
gonna dragon's breath then.
Okay.
For lightning damage. And he'll come down and we'll do it at we'll do it at 5th level.
Nice.
It's a 15-foot cone. Okay.
Yep,
Barely
that'll
hits
work.
both of them.
So, so dexterity saves.
Yep.
Okay. 1, 2. Okay. Both fail. So take 21 points of damage.
Yep.
Of course.
The 31 hit? No, that's the sickening radius. Never mind.
Yeah.
And of course you get reaction back as well, so that might come into play. Stay there,
Yep.
Joseph.
All right, I'm going to do the steel wind strike again. I'm just pulling it up so it's no, that's transmute rock. Sorry, I hit the wrong button. That one there. It's 30 feet range. So let me put it out there so I can see who else I can hit.
Okay. Now you do
Bring
know.
out my-
Yep, you do know some of these creatures are allies. Some of them are not. So, what you decide.
Well, it says I can attack up to. I think it doesn't say I have to attack all of them.
No. So I'm just saying, you don't know. Some
Okay.
of these might be mind controlled, some of them are not mind controlled. I mean, you'll see the green dots. I'm not telling you which way the green dots go, though. Are they allies or enemies?
I have a hard time thinking trolls would act along because trolls are dumb. I think. Can I do an intelligence check to see how smart trolls are?
You can do a nature check to see how troll. smart
Nature
trolls are.
Not sure.
Not sure.
All right. Well, I'm going to steel wind strike onto These two right here first, and then I'll think about if I'm going to do anyone else after that. So let me see if I hit
Okay.
those two guys first. So,
First attack roll. That hits. So remember, you can just click on the word Steel Wind Strike, then it should do the damage for you automatically.
yeah, I did already. It should be out there, 44.
44. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Cut it into shreds.
And then the one right below Saeed.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, 13.
Misses.
Okay, and then I'm gonna roll odd or even to attack one more. If I roll odd, I'm gonna attack somebody else on a 20-sided die. So
Okay.
odd, I'm gonna attack a troll just to see.
Okay.
I'm attacking a troll. So I'm gonna attack the troll nearest to us. That guy right there.
Mm-hmm.
Steal and strike.
23 hits. Force damage with 31.
And then
Okay.
I'll poof next to the dead one, which is
Okay.
where I can be within 5 feet of the one guy I hit.
Yep, nice. Alright, so, wow, that's such a cool spell, I love it. Balin, almost like a very specific fireball.
Yeah, it is. That's like the alternative. It's like it's so like anime disappearing and striking. It's just fun.
It's so anime. Yep, Balin.
All right. So this one hasn't gone yet, right? The one that's still alive.
Correct. Yep, this one has not gone.
All right. So I can try to assassinate, which gives me advantage on my attacks since it hasn't gone yet, and that gives me sneak attack. As a bonus action, I'm going to throw a hunter's mark on it, just for fun.
Okay,
All right.
that hits. That hits. That hits.
All right. So first one with the sneak attack.
29. Okay, yeah, it's still up.
Okay. And second attack.
Ugh, right through the eyes, and it falls to the ground dead.
All right, and then if I could, I'd use my the third attack on the closest brow here.
Okay, sure. So roll the third attack.
I already did roll. I got 30.
Yep. Blech.
All right, and I'm gonna move in. Step up here. Yeah, right there. And that'll
Okay.
be-
Okay, so this drow screams in rage, comes right next to Kane, not knowing how incredibly hard Kane is to hit. Attack with its short sword. Misses. Now they. This one come over to Cross, as will this one. So 2 attacks on Cross with a short sword. Whoosh, whoosh. A 19 hit,
Yep.
3 piercing damage, and Snapper, you're on the roof. Yep.
Yep.
Were you stealthing up there?
Yeah, I rolled. I rolled a 16.
Okay. Donna's going to take its hand crossbow and try and shoot Cross. Oof. They 19. So first of all, 4 piercing damage, Cross. And make me a Constitution saving throw.
If it's poison, I'm immune.
You're fine.
All right.
Okay. This troll. Oh, wait a minute. Oh no, we're good. So, trolls go now. Yeah, man.
And Malcolm, I don't think our friendly wizard, is in the turn order.
Oh, you were right. Not sure what we were in. So let's just resort this. Down to the troll. Well, she hasn't gone anyway, so that works. Am I gonna... It's gonna lumber over here, right next to Cross. And that's gonna be its turn. This stroll starts booking it north. The Duragar. Well, this one's definitely going to attack Kane. Kane, who's so hard to hit. With its war pick. Misses. This Duragar is going to come and start surrounding Krosk, as does this one. And this one comes up next to Kane but can't attack. And then this one, 1, 2, 3. Oh, that one should have gone as well. It's booking it to the north. Kane.
Okay, I'm going to cast haste on myself,
Nice.
and then for my bonus action, I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark, and I will do it on this one that first came to me.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay, nice. Snapper.
You also get an extra free attack, though, don't you? You get your action
wait,
and then
wait,
another.
this turn
You get
or
like
next
one
turn?
attack, I think.
I do, but does that happen on this turn, or does it start next turn?
I think I'll give you one attack. You cast
Nice.
it on just the one swing, though.
All right.
You missed the Hunter's
One
Mark one.
swing. Let's make it count.
That hits. See if then your Hunter's Mark.
And it's 1d6.
Yeah, so, yep. Another 4. Okay.
All right.
Alright,
Thanks.
go. The Mage. Feeling very smug about herself.
It's Snapper.
Oh, sorry, Snapper. My apologies. Snapper.
Right, so we're gonna do that. First lightning launch. Gonna go with that guy right there.
Okay.
Pew.
Advantage. That hits. And sneak attack damage. Everything taken into account. Yep, you just skewer that guy.
Okay, then I will go for other dark elf up there. My
Okay.
second.
Ooh. No sneak attack damage. But regardless, that's
Okay.
enough to kill it.
Okay. Ruby. That's
Spirit Naga's turn. Oh, too soon. Too soon. Artis does get a turn. And she is going to. Seeing that troll approaching. She's going to cast Firebolt on the troll. And misses horribly. Krosk.
All right. So, just to make sure, did I hear? Did I hear both Nagas go down?
Yes, you did.
Okay. Cool. All right. So it's just a matter of taking care of this menagerie of creatures. So I'm going to actually help the damage dealers in a group by casting Fairy Fire.
Okay. On.
Let me try to hit as many creatures as possible. It's a 20-foot cube, right?
Yep, gonna drag one of those things on.
Yeah. Just to know how big it is. I definitely want to get the troll. I think this is the best position I can get it to. So just
Troll failed. Okay, lock that in there for a sec. So these two guys also have to make dexterity saving throws. Boom, boom. They all fail. But all do a
Alright.
nice green tint to them.
yep, and the cube disappears.
Yep.
Just to
Yeah,
keep
I'll
everything.
make it disappear.
Alright.
Okay. Syed.
This one over here is not an enemy. Oh, did it pass?
Oh,
But there's Mark.
Okay, you're right. Dexterity. Failed as well.
All right.
Okay, Syed.
Right side's gonna run up. Let's actually get up right there. And he's going to do another Dragon's Breath. Oh,
Okay.
wrong one. Try to get, yeah, these three above. Okay. And then it's at this level.
Dexterity saving throws.
Yep.
One
DC
passes.
17.
One passes, so it's 27.
So I have 13.
This one, say dies as well. One takes 13. Okay, nice. Oh, actually that one was on 13 hit points. It had already been hit, so that one goes down as well. So nice. Spirit Naga, no. Joseph, that's your turn. Say?
Yep.
Joseph. You're muted.
Moving my guy. I was moving my guy. I wasn't even talking. I was just trying to calculate. That's 35. I have 40 with my blade song.
Okay.
I'll move to there.
Mhm.
This guy I see is brightly colored, so I get advantage on attacks right on him.
Uh-huh. Right.
So I will do green flame blade onto
Uh-huh.
him. So let me see here. The regular attack.
Hits.
Okay, so that's just my sword damage, and then green flame blade onto it also for another 4 fire.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why I gave you 2, so 4 fire, so that's 15 total, and then the splash damage onto the Duergar for 5 splash damage on the Duergar.
Got it.
And then I get 1 more attack
Uh-huh.
with Tiralai, and so just regular attack, advantage, 19.
That hits.
All right. For 12. And then I will cast my spell, Misty Step to FO.
Okay. This is completely irrelevant to the combat. Prior to get, can you make me a wisdom saving throw, please, Joseph? And while we're doing that, Bellin.
All right.
Oh, sorry, advantage. So 20.
Okay, got it.
All right.
Come
Wow.
up later.
Cleaning house over here. So I'll step over here. I'll move my hunter's mark onto the troll.
Okay.
And let's see here. And that crosses next to him, so I'll get a little sneak.
Ooh,
That one.
it just hits.
23. And if he's still up, I will hit him again. Or try to hit him again.
Hits.
Okay, so no
Nice
sneak.
sneak.
So 21 more.
Nice, still standing.
Okay. All right. I'll hang where I'm at.
Okay. This drow over here. And it's the drow's turn. Troll It's going to swing hard right at Cross. Try and bite you, claw you twice.
Right.
And you're 18, so the claw does hit you for 13 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay. The Duragar will take up. I don't think there's any allies. Okay, Kane.
Okay, I'm going to move my Hunter's Mark to this Duragard. I'm going to move over to that Duragard. I'm going to swing Azure Edge.
That hits.
Okay.
Okay, still up.
Alright, that's my Hunter's Mark there. And then I will swing again.
That hits. Down it goes.
Nice. Alright. For my third attack, I will go after this guy.
Awesome.
Let's see. Spin that.
Hits. Kicking. Nope, just straight 8 damage. Okay, it's up. Only just. Snapper.
Thank you.
All right, is there anybody left?
This Duragar here.
Yep, we'll do a steady aim again and go for him first.
Do you have advantage though? I mean,
Advantage, have you look at it? 24. Okay, it's still up.
Right, and we'll do my second shot there.
Down it goes.
Right, we'll stay put.
Cartus will do what she did before and cast a firebolt, which misses. Cross.
all right. So, what I'm going to do is, how badly hurt is the troll?
Very.
All right. I'm just going to throw Melv's acid arrow,
That hits.
and at second level.
Down it goes.
Nice.
So with that, all the active people who are attacking you are dead, and the rest of them are fleeing away, just heading north. Do you go after them, or do you let them go?
I'll stay put. Yeah.
I don't know. Trolls are bad, man. I think we should finish the trolls off.
I don't want to luring us into something else. Joseph's gonna say I think I don't want to be running into anything else.
Okay, so Cross, let's just go through it then. Cross, you have your movement. What do you do?
Nothing. I'll start moving towards Naga and making sure they're actually dead.
Okay, Syed.
Yeah, same thing. He's gonna go investigate their bodies.
Hey, Joseph.
Do I have to worry about that saving throw?
No, it's just the one time.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep an eye out on what's out there, make sure nothing else is coming after us, but I'm not gonna chase.
Okay. Bellin.
Yep, I'm not going to chase either. I'll just hang here and look around this little lair.
Kane.
Seeing all my comrades in action, I'm gonna, or in this case, non-action, I'm gonna go, come on, guys, they're getting away. They're gonna talk to others and they're just gonna come back and attack us. Disappointed.
Roll persuasion.
Slow shake of the head.
That's right.
Um,
So I'm just gonna hang there, watch what's going on.
okay, Snapper.
Snapper will move into the Nagas looking for shinies.
And Cross. So I think they're getting away then. Well, not getting away. Fleeing. Assume because they weren't mind controlled in this particular instance. And you defeated the Naga. No thanks, in part, to a really cunning ruse. And a lot of the people have just taken off. You assume because they got through the mine controllery and saw this as their only chance to get around. There is a chest there, and in one of the Naga's hand there is a rod that has fallen to the ground.
All right. Well, Snapper will go to work on the chest.
Okay, give me an investigation and a perception. In your opinion, it's not locked and not trapped. Okay. It's an unlocked chest. It's not trapped. And it contains this.
Oh wow.
I assume you're on the map there, Art? Syed,
That-
Art? Maybe he stepped away.
That
And there's also the-
modified warrior spell is nasty.
Mm-hmm. And there is this rod here as well. Do you take the rod?
Syed would have been identifying it while Snapper did that.
Sure. And you saw the treasure there, Art? You're usually the guy who divvies it up. You're gonna divvy it up?
Yes, I'm doing the math. Yes.
Good, very good. This is what the Rod of Rulership does.
That's pretty cool.
This is pretty cool.
Oh wow.
Of course, it requires attunement, but that's a relatively small detail. Is anybody claiming the rod?
I'm just thinking who is a more lordly member of our party.
Joseph steps forward, dressed nicely in his coat and his regal purple.
Did you attune to the rod?
I don't have slots.
Oh, well, Ricky did.
You want to give up something, Joseph?
Nothing just yet. Maybe later. I'll have to think about it.
You seem to be better equipped to be able to have dialogue and charm people and those sorts of things than Kane would be. But anyway,
Well, I mean, Kane, you're quite charming. I'm quite deceptive.
oh yeah, different but similar.
Yeah, because I can take off because I have the grimoire, which gives me a +1 to all my spell saves and spell attacks. And so I might take it and change that off. So if you guys, no one else wants it, then I'll take it and I'll switch it off as I need to.
Yeah, that's a really nice. I mean, it doesn't look like there's a cap, just only by range, right? So,
Once a day.
yeah, that's pretty sweet.
It's pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
For a horde of creatures, it can be really nice.
No, if no one else, I'll do that. That's fine. Yeah.
Go for it,
Okay.
In case I get up there and I'm like trying to parlay and it goes south, I can go ha ha ha.
It's a very powerful
Oh,
item
limit
used
the
in the
number
right
of
way.
creatures, right?
Oh yeah, so 40 platinum, 25 gold. Are you still doing the half party loot stuff? Art?
About, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Right. It's easier math when it's a rounder number.
Sure.
Are we taking a short rest? Or can we take a short rest?
Yeah, if you'd like. Say it's good.
Because I would really really like to make a couple of daggers out of the nagas and snacks.
As you're going about your business searching things, the man who you initially met, who was taking quite a bit damage, that was rescued by these people, he says, well, I see you've destroyed the Naga. That is most fortunate. I too were under its sway. As I said before, I'm the member of the Gentleman Bastards. That is who we are. And I am but one of the members here. I also have 3 companions that unfortunately have been taken by the frog race to the north. And I know this is a lot to ask. But you've taken down half of these sons of bitches. Why don't we take down the other half and have the swamp for ourselves?
Syed will turn to Krosk. You like the frogs?
That I'm pretty much indifferent, and the more I spend in the swamp, the more I like it. Getting some ideas of moving my people over here. You know, the city is very unforgiving for desert folks. I think they will thrive in a safe space under the mountain. Maybe even have like a small dragonfly farm that everybody likes in this area over here. So yeah, we can definitely talk with them, see if they're actually cool of having new neighbors or something like that. And if they're not cool, well, you know, circle of life, I guess.
With this, Kartus speaks up and says, well, that is one option for sure, but I feel it is my time to head down into the Dwemer. And I'd like to go now, quite frankly. So if you wish to proceed further down into the dungeon, you would need to follow me now.
We could always come back if we wish. I think she could help us find our way.
Yeah, she did help us defeat the Naga. I think it's only fair that we help her get back and go with her.
Well,
Without her, we wouldn't have. I don't know how easily we would have destroyed the Naga.
Well, I know how to get back. The problem is if I go, you can't follow me. You can follow me now, or not at all.
Oh, so we can't go deeper if we don't follow her. It sounds like.
She's saying.
Can I insight check that?
Sure. You've explored a lot of this level. You know that she said she could get there easily enough. So you assume the entrance is close. But you're not entirely sure she's telling the entire truth. She seems confident that she can get there and she knows some type of secret way. But maybe it's another trap. I don't know.
Cross is going to ask, and why the rush?
Well, I'm tired of this swamp. These people who twisted people's minds are dead. It is time to move on.
Yeah, but I mean, I think there is no need to hurry up and make such a rash decision in a short time, right?
And she turns around and says, I'm not sure if I'm explaining this right. Maybe you don't understand this because you like the swamp. I don't like the swamp. I want to resume my studies down in the Dwemer. Is that so hard to understand? I tire of this place stinks. I want to go. I am going to go. The only question is whether you're going with me or not.
We could always come back.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
We owe it to her, and we should go. I think. She proved a valuable ally. I mean, we attacked her under false pretenses, being mind controlled. We freed ourselves. She came with us willingly. We attacked the Naga. We destroyed the Naga. Can I do an insight check myself if I find her trustworthy? Like, do I find her
Sure.
like I trust her as like for everything she's done for us, not necessarily what she's saying about leading us somewhere. Just do I trust her?
Where are the facts? You were sent to kill her. You almost killed her. She survived. She gave you valuable information about how to get Krosk and Snapper out of the mind control. She followed through with a plan and with the frost and didn't attack you guys and stab you in the back. So on the balance of evidence, despite a misunderstanding at the start, you do in fact trust her.
Like I said, my stance that I think we should go, and I'll tell the gentleman bastard that we'll return to help when able. But that's just Joseph. Everybody else, what do you guys say?
I think that's fair.
A Snapper, you can have, let's say, 10d10 worth of bolts. There's quite a few of them around. Roll 10d10. That's how many bolts you can scavenge.
Oops, I did it wrong.
So Growler says, well, you've put me quite in a predicament now. I have friends that need saving. I don't know how long they're going to live for. You're basically going to be abandoning me to take on the entire frog people by myself. Is that the proposition you're giving me here? Abandoning me in the swamp to try and rescue my friends all by myself.
I mean, you can always wait for us.
You want me to wait around for you in a swamp? Or you go to wizard school? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
I mean, you could have helped us in the fight.
Yeah, you kind of started the whole thing too.
Look, I too was mind controlled, and yes, I could have helped you in the fight, but I wasn't near. I came here as quickly as I could.
That's also true. We were very efficient on killing the Nagas.
It's quite scary, in fact. I was there to land a few blows, but you're quite good at what you do. Once
Can we
again, you're
turn-
leaving me alone in a swamp. I mean, how long do I know? Are you going to be there a day? You're going to be there a week? You're going to go deeper into this damn dungeon? Basically leaving me to die. Is that the type of people you want to be?
So I will sigh and turn to the wizard. Can you show us how to get there, and then we'll just make our way?
I guess I could. Why don't I show you to the entrance, give you a quick look around, and then you can come and go as you please.
And then
That
I'll
sounds
turn to
good.
everyone. Does that work?
Yeah.
Okay, so she leads you across to an entrance, which is right here. Don't bother moving your characters over, but she does some arcane-looking things and taps specific hits on the rock, and then this part opens up, and I'm just going to group you all together because that's life a little bit easier. And she takes you down to level 9. Fine, 9. So I just need to do one more thing. Just let me know if you can't see, and we'll get to what happens in just a second. So what do we want? We're on level 9. Okay, just a sec. Okay, so Cartus leads you down, and she'll be there in just a second. And just yeah, just follow me through here. Oh, this is the basic entrance. Just step this way. 2 steps in there. She says, well, this is basically a wizard training facility. There's much knowledge to be down here. If you play your cards right, of course, it could be very dangerous. So I suggest once you do start exploring this thing, you be careful. And you also see over here a floating limb. And it says, "Don't worry about that. It's fine. It's since I'm here, it's not going to attack you. But if it doesn't attack you, then that's a good thing. It's quite dangerous. It was actually one of the great wizard's Manchun limbs, and rumor has it has as much power as Manchun did. So be careful. But if you will forgive me, I have my own studies I wish to attend." And just as she's about to leave, someone appears. Looking like this.
Uh-oh.
So, as you no doubt guess, I'm Alistair Blackcloak. Oh, welcome to my academy, where all sorts of magical tricks and devious spells can be learned. Now tell me, you good sir, pointing aside, you look like a magic user through and through. I'm sure you'd make an excellent addition to my academy. But do you think you have the mettle to study in my academy? What say you? Speak up, man, I can't hear you. You lack confidence. We can give you confidence.
Can I take a tour of the school?
Well, only apprentices, and if you want to be apprentice for the school, then absolutely you can. And you, the rest of you look pathetic. What about you at the back, sir? The handsome man. Do you participate in the arcane? He says towards Joseph.
Oh.
Not you, Frollo. Not Cross.
Oh, I thought
Joseph will lean against the wall and say, "I think you probably have more to learn from me than I can learn from you."
Oh, I doubt that is very much, but I do like a man with arrogance. What is your name, good sir?
Joseph J.
Joseph J. You look like a fantastic candidate. I mean, I'm sure you've heard of me, Alistair Blackcloak. My deeds are well known. I literally created this dungeon. There are things you can learn if you become a valuable member of my academy. What say you, sir?
Okay, I'm going to say to
Great
Hallister,
confidence as well.
we've
Speak
met many times before, Hallister. You know of us. We've been seeing you on every level of this dungeon. How do you not know who we are?
2 words, my friend. Simulacron. I create copies of myself. I do not have time to go and look at every particular thing, so I create copies of myself. And
Do I believe that?
this will twist your mind. Am I a copy or am I the original? I can assure you I am the original. I mean,
It's-
you know what he's saying is generally true. Wizards
No.
are famous for creating backup copies of themselves, so that is true. Is there something else you'd wanted to insight?
Oh, whether this is a copy or not, I don't know if I can, but
Do I believe he's do I believe he's Talister?
Hey, Joseph, you want to roll as well?
Yeah. I mean, copies, sure, but
He looks like Hallister. He sounds like Hallister. He's speaking with the voice that you've heard him before. Is he a copy or not? So you skinny man, what is it? Do you wish to be part of my academy or not?
He'll turn to Joseph. Aside will turn to Joseph.
I mean, you're here seeking knowledge as much as I am. I mean, I'm game to try.
Aside will say, yes, I'm here.
Yes, I'm game to try as well.
You seem at least mildly able in the arcane arts. I see potential, but I'm not sure. Leo, always best to make a deal to see how keen you really are. I shall either demand one magic item, not just from you, Joyce. What was your name, skinny man? What was your name? Speak up.
Syed.
Syed. So Syed and Joseph J. If you require entry to my Arcane Academy, I shall require either a magic item from each of you, including your pathetic companions, or you can take care of a little problem.
What's this little problem?
Well, you see, we study various schools of magic, and I try and supervise as best I can, but basically I'm getting nothing but idiots. And these idiots have unleashed a rather nasty group of creatures. And all the people here are just so pathetic. I mean, honestly. So if you could help us deal with this problem and destroy these creatures, then I think we would have a deal. Is the mage hand invisible?
Yeah, it's invisible. Yeah, it's invisible.
Before it even comes close to poking him, he kind of says, no, we'll have none of that. And he waves his hand, and your mage hand disappears. So, what do you think? Is this something you could do? Gain entrance to my academy?
I'll turn to everyone.
No, you! I'm talking to you,
This is
Syed.
me.
You make up your mind. I demand
Yes, we could
confidence
deal
from
with
my
it.
magic
We could
users.
deal with it. We could deal with it.
You could deal with it. Oh, did I? I don't believe I said it. I believe I said they. Lesson number 1. Pay close attention to what people say. It could indeed save your life.
All
Oh,
right.
okay. Follow me. Do try and keep up.
Did we get a short rest in before we got here, by the way, guys?
I think
Or
we
not?
did, right?
Short rest.
Well, after we defeat the Nagas, do we take a short rest?
If we did.
Cross wanted to make those daggers out of the bones.
That's yeah. That's why I was asking.
Oh,
Did we do
short
that?
rest. Short rest, absolutely. Oops. I'm just plotting a path. But yes,
Right,
you
I'll
can
just-
take a short rest.
Do my arcane recovery, get my one spell I want back. Thank you.
Me too.
Sorry.
Just because.
Watch your path. And you wanted to make some daggers there, Snapper?
Cross, yeah, a
Oh,
couple
sorry,
of
Cross.
Naga daggers. They're not magical though.
Make a. Do you have any type of tools you could use?
Yeah, I have the cunning artisan, and I have. I only need an additional dagger to create them.
Oh, sure. I think with Cunning Artisan, you can absolutely create some bone naga daggers, but functionally just a dagger.
Yep.
Okay, so you all did take a short rest. Callister says, right, follow me. I know the way, the DM's a little confused, but down here, come on, chop, 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 chop. Okay, now, pay very careful attention. Do not stand on that tile. And he heads down south. He didn't tell you which tile, by the way. He said just don't stand on the tile.
Oh, I'm gonna ask him which one. I thought he meant the star here. That's what I assumed.
Okay.
But
mind
which
you,
tile,
let's go
Alistair?
back here. I'll just drag you back. Oh, and it's that one there. If you're smart, you can figure it out. I'm just telling you, there's a tile. Don't stand on it.
I'm not smart. Can you tell me?
No.
Okay. Cross is going to turn into a crow, and just stand on. Well, just fly across.
Okay. So easy enough. So feel free to get over to Alistair. Well,
I'll invest.
if you're not
I'll
arcane, then it's just pathetic. I mean, I don't approve of this school of magic. And you're, what are you doing, Snapper?
Snapper did an investigation to see which tile.
That one.
Okay. So I'll point it out to everyone, and then I will try and disable it.
Okay. Okay. Try and disable it. Make a thieves tool check.
I'll give myself guidance.
Okay. You jam some pittons and various pieces on it, and you're pretty sure that it's safe to walk on now.
Okay. I'll give everybody the thumbs up.
Oh, but do hurry up. It was a simple thing. You could have. In fact, he comes over here and rips out. You get across Snapper. He comes across, and before Saeed gets there, he goes and rips out all the things across. Saeed, you want to be a magic user in my academy? There's a simple trap here. Your pet managed to disable it. What would you do?
I would just fly over it,
Well, show me.
and Side will cast fly.
It's a much more elegant solution. And what about you, Joseph J? How would you get over this?
Misty Step.
See, this is the type of magic that I approve of. Sensible things, not turning into some faceless animal and flying across.
Cross is gonna crow.
Hey, Bellin, you gotta. What do you do? What do you guys do?
I'm on the ceiling, so you can occupy the spot I'm on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna jump across.
Yep, that's what I was going to do.
What are your strength scores?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a running jump. Mine is only 10, so it's
Okay, I'm sure Kane's greater than 10.
My strength?
Yeah, because you can do a running jump up to your strength score.
Oh, perfect. Yep, I got a 20, so that's good.
Yeah, so Kane leaps across easily. Bellin, you jump across. You kind of teeter a little bit on the side, but you get across.
all right.
This is why I promote the arcane arts. We don't need to turn ourselves into an animal. And we need to use the greatest muscle in our body, which is our brain. Now that brute over there, pointed to Kane, brute strength, it only gets you so far. Anyway, follow me. And
Do we have another murdering wizard to deal with, guys? I'm out of character. I'm saying dark.
I'm into it, man. Let's go. He just offended me. He said I was a.
No, we did. We already had like Magoth or whatever his castle was, and he was trying to murder us.
Based
Yeah.
on our friendly fire episode, I would say that all wizards kind of give me that vibe now.
to be fair, though, he did insult all of you. Right, it wasn't just Kane. It was kind of all of you. And this statue is a statue of Medusa. It's about 10 foot high. Yeah. And the Medusa has a long bow and an empty quiver. And
Cross is gonna perch on. Cross is
going
gonna
to-
perch on the top and poop on the statue.
baseless creatures. And Palace still waves his hand, but the poop disappears. Syed, please control your animals if you'd be so kind. Once again, complete lack of confidence. Get confident, man! What are you doing? Control your animals. It's a yes or no question.
Sure. Cross, can you just stand on my shoulder? Stay on my shoulder, please.
And Cross is going to stand on Syed's head.
Wow, that's amazing. They look like a pathetic art. Anyway, follow me. He continues to go down the hall. At the end
Which
of
way?
this
Which
hallway,
way? Oh.
West.
Oh. That's ugly.
Oh, don't mind that. That's Spite Harrodale. Just studying it, and he's got his friend there. Spite, come up with any new spells yet? And Spite says, "Well, actually, I don't care. Tell me when you've got some confidence to you, man." And he heads down to the south. And this other creature that seems to be his bodyguard or something. I don't think you've come across these things before. So let me show you some art. This is what his companion looks like. Not very pleasant. Now, Syed, Joseph J., the only sensible ones here, I'm going to ask you, what is the quickest way to become a better wizard?
By studying.
Wrong. Joseph, what's the quickest way to become a better wizard?
Action?
What type of action, you damn fool?
I'm sorry, I'm not mad enough to know.
Well, let me just tell you a bit of a hint. Spite Harrodale is watching you closely, watching your every move. Let's just leave it at that. Anyway, follow me! He dashes down this way. Come on, chop chop! Ed, will you just... Get that damn bird off your shoulder. It looks ridiculous now.
Cross.
Does Cross leave the shoulder?
I mean, Cross is on the head, so.
Get that damn bird off yourself, Syed. Kill it if you must.
Cross, can you please get off of my head?
And Cross is going to fly towards Joseph and perk on his shoulder.
Alistair sighs and continues heading south. This way, this way. Come on, chop chop.
Snapper's
By the
taking a
way-
listen.
Okay. By the way, this whole thing is magnificent. It's well built. The door is looking good condition. It's a very very nice thing. It looks very different to everything else. And sorry, what is Snapper doing?
He's just listening to see if he hears anything inside either of these doors.
Okay, do the perception investigation roll for me.
Okay, I rolled perception.
That's a 21.
Oof.
Okay, so you listen to this door here, and you do hear something. You hear something speaking in a language you don't understand, and the language would be best described as a very slimy language. I mean, I can't. You hear someone muttering about just trying to come up with the new spells, doing and studying, very much talking to itself. Yeah, but you don't know what the original language was. You do understand it though. But it's someone muttering and studying and talking to themselves. Okay.
Okay.
Oh. And he heads across into this room. This room. Okay, and there's a person here, and she's the headmaster. Says, "Ah, headmaster, yes. Just doing my studies. On my way somewhere else." Don't care. Just don't get in my way. And Syed and Joseph, can you both roll me d20s, please? Oh, roll again. You awkward people. So 3 for Syed.
Well, roll again for me.
Yep, because they were even. So, like, yeah, both of you roll again. Okay. As you're passing by to get past Joseph, this mage gets right in your face and says, "Look, you are in my way. Please move around me. I am not moving. You move."
I'll misty step through her. And then look at Hallister and kind of go,
Alistair. Oh, delightful. Delightful. I love it. She can be
God,
such
I'm
a...
losing spell slots though.
Such a nuisance. And she sort of growls and kind of comes back over here. Anyway, follow me. And as you walk through here, Alistair continues to babble to himself, but you hear absolutely nothing coming from his mouth. Not as much as a peep.
I tap my foot on the floor. Do I hear my own foot?
Nope. And there's a bunch of pneumatic tubes up here. And there's lots of desks around the place. And that is this. This is the study hall. Very important for it to be quiet. I cast a permanent magic spell the other day. So, just step through. Nothing to be concerned about. Follow me.
As we're walking, I'm going to look at Art and go, "How are you feeling about this, man?"
So I had figuring that Hallister could hear. I say, "Oh, feeling great. I'm excited to go to school here," and just like kind of like just with facial expressions, show how he really feels.
All right.
You're checking out these pneumatic tubes, Snapper?
Yeah, I was trying to.
Well, you look up and they disappear into the ceiling, and that's all you can tell. Oh, there are labels onto them. Yeah, I don't think these numbers mean not mean anything to you. But you see all these names on each one of these tubes. Okay. Obviously, in all
Okey-doke.
the area things, it's just a pain to copy that, but that's what you see. Balisters, follow me. And he heads to the south. And it's just to ignore the. Where's Alistair gone? There he is. Yeah, just ignore these goblins. They're prisoners of ours. And you do see when you go past here, there's 3 goblins in a just absolutely filthy state.
I'm going to say Azarok as I walk past them, just kind of offhand to see if they recognize the name.
There's no light there. No reaction. And here is a statue of a wizard-looking thing, a dragon born, looks like a mage. And it says, this here mage tried to get above himself, thought he could take out the great Alistair. And as you know, perhaps the greatest magic who has ever lived. So I turned him to a statue. So Joseph, Sayed, if you have any thoughts of ever usurping my position, this will be your fate. Do I make myself clear?
Crystal.
Certainly of Hallister.
Follow me.
Hold on a second.
Sayed, you can make a deception or a persuasion check,
Oh,
depending on whether you want to
Oh,
usurp
no.
one day or not.
I was just trying to be funny. I didn't actually want that to happen.
Sayed, just don't, okay? Don't be so silly. I mean, you know I literally created this entire dungeon on a whim. Don't try anything. Okay. Everybody gather close. Gather close. I mean, everybody. Bring your pets into line, Sayed.
Is he going to cast a fireball at us? That's sadly very common with wizards.
No, I'm not going to cast a fireball, but I need you a bit closer. Get your pet bird a bit closer, Sayed.
Snapper, can you get a little closer, please? And Kane's blanket of warmth, maybe?
Now that I've all got you all close, no, I'm not going to destroy you. You see, these creatures, I've sealed them off. And the only way for you to get in there is for me to teleport you in there. Do you have any questions?
How do we get out?
You kill the creatures. You take care of the problem for me.
The second we teleport in there, will they attack us?
Let me think about that. And you get teleported. So I'm going to drag you over to an area.
Great.
Oh wow!
I was like to
You
say, that's
guys were
prepared.
using all those spell slots trying to impress him. Nice.
Roll for initiative.
Oh,
Those look lovely.
And you're equally surprised getting there, and they're equally surprised to see you. And what you see, so there's a large pentagram you can obviously see through here. This is a 20-foot high, so you can go up to 20 foot if that is your choice, Snapper, but you're on the floor at the moment. Okay, and can I have Joseph and Syed make me an Arcana check, please? Okay. Syed. Okay, thank you. Alright, let's see how this all lines up. So, one Bone Devil did really well, which is this one, and it immediately starts laying into Joseph.
16 defense.
What's that, sorry?
16
Is your armor
defense.
class? Okay. Okay, first of all, it's going to attack you with its stinger. Okay. Stings into you and rolls an 11, so it misses. You dodge out the way. Then it's got this really nasty collar on its thing, and it tries to hit you and kind of wrap you around the neck with it, pulls it, and rolls it 26. So first of all, you take 20 points of piercing damage.
Not Blade Song, sorry. Song of Defense, so I can mitigate the damage down by, let's see, 5 times the spell slots. How much did I take? 20?
Yep.
I'm going to do a little 4 spell slots and take 0.
Okay, you still need to make me a athletics or acrobatics check. Okay, so it tries to hook you in and pull its close with this wicked hook pole arm. You slip out the way, no damage done. Balin. If you're muted there, bud. Yeah.
Okay, I think that I will Hunter's Mark this one right here.
Okay.
And I'm sorry, which one? So only one of them went, right?
Yeah, this one.
Oh, it did go. I'd like to retract that then. I'm gonna put it on this guy. That way I can use my assassinate. And here we go.
Now, technically, you're right next to it with your longbow.
Oh, yeah.
So you get disadvantage.
In that case, I would use my cunning action to step here.
Okay.
That way, and I.
Okay,
That way
as
I
you
would-
move there. No, okay, carry on.
Okay. Well, since I used my cunning action to move away, I wouldn't put my first mark on him.
Okay, so cunning action to disengage. Cool.
Yep.
So you move
And-
away from there. Yep.
Yep. And then, but I will still attack this guy and still have advantage because the assassinate.
Okay, so we'll take that. Okay, so 30. Yeah, that hits.
Okay. And then this would be this. I'll do a sneak attack. And then, okay. And the second attack. So 26.
Yep.
So 16, and then the last one, 32
Okay.
for 15.
Okay, you stay there.
Yep. There's not many places to go.
Ross.
All right. So not a lot of places to go, but I think I can. All right. Let me check if I actually have some space to do that. No, it's getting too dangerous. All right, I'm gonna start with Fairy Fire just because it's a
Okay.
good use of.
Probably get these two.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit those two.
Okay, so it's a dexterity saving throw for both of them.
Yep.
Oh dear, they had advantage on that, but they still both failed.
Nice.
So here's the green color. Okay, so you cast Fairy Fire and you concentrate on Fairy Fire.
Yeah, and I think I can move. Where can I be? I have 30 feet, so I can move over here, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, over here. Feel a little bit more protected.
Okay,
And,
bad news. They have a 10-foot reach,
Oh no, come on.
and it's going to try and hook you with its pole arm. And he rolls a 21.
Yeah, that hits.
So you take 10 points of damage, but you need to make me an acrobatics or an athletics check. Yoink. You can't move, and you're in fact grappled there. So as you try and move, he hooks his pole arm and says, "Come this way," and pulls you back. And what are you concentrating on, Cross? Very fire. You need to make me
Fairy Fire,
a...
yeah.
Yes, that's fine. Hey, Snapper.
Right. So I'll disengage and boogie on up to the ceiling.
Okay. Just 20 foot high.
Okay. And I will use my cloak to do web.
Oh. Oh, let's get a 20-foot cube. So, where do you want your web? Can I drag it on? Yes, there it is. The web's worth 20 cubes. The webs are difficult. So this goes all the way to the ceiling. Easy enough. So, it starts its turn. Okay, I'm going to get a little bit of rule Nazi because this is what I've done wrong for a long time. You go to Discord. Remember, there's a whole thing like when you when you start your turn there, or you know, like things like daylight or other things. When the text says when the creature starts its turn, when it first enters it, or when it starts its turn there. The official ruling from D&D is you don't get that very first attack. So, for example, if you cast Daylight, you're setting up the thing to happen in the future. So, just keep that in mind. I've been doing that wrong for a long time. So if you cast a spell that it says it starts its turn there or it enters there, no damage will necessarily happen the first time you cast it on something. What you could do, for example, if you have a Daylight spell and Kane picks up something and throws it into the Daylight spell, then it would take that damage for that. But that very initial attack does nothing. So just to be clear about that. So this one here, it says each creature that starts its turn there or enters during its turn must make a dexterity saving throw. So nothing actually happens to anything yet. It will happen on their turn, probably.
Gotcha.
Is that as clear as mud?
Yep. Nope. Makes sense.
Okay, so you cast it, and we'll get to their saves when it gets to their turn. Snapper, is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Now, actually, let me just check something. Get confused between grappled and restrained. Okay, so looking around, it's going to attack Syed. It's going to first try and sting you, Syed. That was a natural 20. Oh man, unfortunately I need a calculator to add all this up, which is unfortunate.
Good thing you have 100 hit points. Syed.
You're 57 less hit points.
Okay. My ward took 25 of that.
Okay. And you need to make me a Constitution saving throw.
But I'm sorry, did you say 52 damage?
57, 5-7,
Oh,
And
57.
and a Constitution saving throw. Which you failed, and you are now poisoned, Syed.
Oh, I think I have advantage.
Oh, if you got advantage against poison, then absolutely, roll again. Okay, you're fine. That's its first attack. And then it's going to try and do this evil, wicked-looking cooked pole arm. It rolls a 22.
That hits.
That hits, okay. 23 points of damage.
Okay.
And I need you to make me an athletics or acrobatics check. Nope. This hook arm holds you in place. You are restrained. You can't move. And that's for its attacks. Get you restrained. Now, the other Bone Devil, though, needs to make a dexterity saving throw to get out of this thing. Advantage on this and rolls a natural 20. So, what does that mean? The web just doesn't affect him at all, Snapper?
Yeah, I don't know if it's difficult terrain.
I think
Webs are
it'll still be
difficult terrain and lightly obscured, so it's still difficult terrain.
I think it's still difficult terrain, that's fair. But it has Kane right there anyway. I'm going to attack Kane. It's going to do a multi-attack. It's going to attack twice with its claws. Both, both. Both miss. Then it's going to try with its stinger. Which misses. Damn, you're hard hit, Kane. Syed.
Alright, Syed's gonna look at the one that's that has him restrained, and he's going to try to cast Banishment.
Okay. So that's a wisdom saving throw.
Charisma.
Charisma. Oh, even better. Good. Is it 21?
Oh, nope.
Okay. That's actually has advantage on these and a +7 to its charisma saving throws.
Oof. Alright.
You can't technically move. Do you have a bonus action you wish to use?
I don't think I have an available bonus action.
Not really a wizard type thing. Kane! This bone devil just tried to beat you up and he's clanked off your arm and didn't get through. What do you do?
Nice. I'm going to try to abjure enemy.
Okay.
Oops. So he's a fiend, so he's at disadvantage for a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, following advantage. Sure. So against this creature here, you, is that a bonus action? Ah, it's a bonus action. Yep. So use your bonus,
Bonus
action.
actions?
You have advantage against that creature, but only you. For 1 minute. Okay, so yeah, it's just gonna.
All right. Okay. All right. So actually, that's that was the one that I was not thinking about doing. That's fine. I'll roll with that one. So I will swing at it with
Advantage.
dredge. And you said I had advantage with that.
Yeah, because of your vow of enmity. That hits. And the good news is it's a fiend. So I added 2d6 onto that.
Nice. I will take that 2d6,
Oh, nice.
and then I will swing again. Advantage.
That hits. And another 2d6 is 17. Got it.
Perfect. All right. I think that's my turn.
Joseph. Light space
Bonus
is my turn.
action. Bonus
Light
action.
Got it. Yep.
And main action. Greater invisibility.
Okay.
I'll put concentration and dodging,
Perfect. Okay.
and then I'll move out of. Then I'll move, and since I'm invisible, I don't get opportunity attacks and can't see me. Correct?
That is true. That is true.
Okay.
So it does see you, but not enough to get an opportunity attack.
All right, and I'm gonna go down to here. Sorry, Krosk.
Okay. Bone Devil's turn. Yeah. Sorry, Cross indeed. So, grappled is just movement 0. Is that correct?
Yeah, that is correct.
That's restrained, I think, is the... Yeah, that makes sense. So you grappled, so you can't move away. You tried to move away, it didn't work. It is going to try and ding you first. Rolls a 15, which misses.
Yep.
And it's going to try and hit you again with its pole arm and rolls a 19.
That hits.
19 points of damage as well. So 1-9. And he actually releases you from the restraint to hit you again with a pole arm. So technically you might be able to grapple your way out of it. So make me athletics or acrobatics to try and get out of it. Thank you for remembering your concentration. And you don't. So you're still restrained now.
All right.
Okay, Bellin.
Okay. Can I tell which one is the most wounded?
No, this one is unwounded. The other two look about the same.
All right, I'm gonna keep on hitting the one that I was hitting before, but this time I will put Hunter's Mark on it.
Will be at advantage thanks to Cross.
Very good. All right, and yeah, okay, so I'll get some sneak.
Hits.
Okay, I'll do sneak attack. All right, and then second attack.
Hits as well.
15.
Okay, got it.
All right, and I will stay where I'm at.
All right.
Which is beating the crap out of you. What you got?
Yeah. All right. So. Maybe let's quickly think about something. This is concentration. This won't help. Yeah, the problem with druids is that they have a lot of concentration things.
The one game I play in is a player on the cleric. And, yep, concentration's a bitch.
Yep. But there's I cannot turn, right? Yeah, I will not use it without that. I think I'm going to change my Fairy Fire for Insect Plague, which is 20-foot radius sphere.
Okay. So
Oh,
Just a sec.
that's a cone.
Okay, sorry, what were you doing? You're casting Insect Plague.
Yeah,
Yep.
so dropping Fairy Fire and
Okay,
getting Insect Plague now down.
is that where you drop it?
Yeah,
Okay, so
I think
what-
this is I can get them both. You're not higher than my friends, so that's good.
Very fine,
And
that's fine, yep.
they get when the area appears, they must make a Constitution saving throw.
Each creature that must make a Constitution saving throws from both of them.
Yep, DC 19. If they fail,
Both of them fail.
okay, so they take 29 points of damage.
Okay.
And yep, when they end their turn, they must do it again. So
Okay.
that's my turn.
Okay, and you're concentrating on that still. Okay, cool. Snapper.
Okay. Steady aim. We'll go for this guy here.
Okay.
That's not gonna get it done.
12. Yeah, 12 misses. That one hits. And that one dies.
Oh, and then I gotta stay put, so that's it.
Okay. Oh, my poor little bone devil. This one. How smart. It's going to attack Syed. First of all, with its stinger. It was a 15.
I will shield that. Yeah.
Oh, 15. Okay, shield, cool. And then attack you with its polearm. That's also going to miss with a 13.
Oh, nice.
That's annoying. That's cool. Roll me a D10, Syed. Okay, thank you. Syed, your turn.
All right. Syed is just gonna run up over here. And he's gonna
Are
cast
you
Vampire.
restrained still?
This one was restraining me.
Okay,
The
this
one
one
that
will
died.
take an attack of opportunity as you dash past with its 10-foot range. And
I
try and
forgot about that.
sting you with a 21
That hits.
to take 18 piercing and 21 poison. So that would be
18, and I'm resistant to poison.
so the 21 was poison damage, so take another 10, so a total of 28.
Okay,
Okay.
still up.
You're resistant to poison.
Mm-hmm.
To make
Through
a,
the dwarf belt thing.
oh, cool. But you still need to make me a Constitution saving throw, but at advantage. 16's enough. Okay.
Cool. All right, he's going to cast Vampiric Touch on this one.
Okay.
At a 4, 18.
18 hit. Oh, 18 does not hit.
Ooh. All right, well that's it.
All right. Kane.
All right, I'm going to swing Azure Edge at the guy next to me here, this dude. And-
That hits. Eject your 2d6. Got it. Yep.
Okay. Second attack, swinging Azure Edge.
That hits. 13. And another 11. Ooh, ouch.
And, yeah, hold on, I'm not done yet, man.
No.
I'm gonna get this guy. All right, let's do this. Also, I'm gonna cast it at third level.
Okay. Put another extra D8 on top of that. 'Cause
One
it's a fiend,
D8.
an extra D8.
Okay.
25, 28. Oh, that hurt, but it's still up.
Okay. That's my turn.
Alright, so carving into it. It's looking pretty rough. Joseph.
All right, so I'm invisible, great invisibility. So
Yep.
I'm guessing if I cast Steel Wind Strike, I make a spell melee attack, I get advantage.
Yep, I don't see you.
All right, so
Well, then-
Steel Wind Strike,
Yep.
and I'm going to
advantage.
flourish my sword, and I'm going to wink at Kane and disappear, and attack the one next to him.
Okay. 18 misses.
Oh, darn it. And then the one up by Saeed.
Uh-huh.
God, I got too cocky. And it says I can teleport next to them. It says I can teleport next to them at the very bottom. It says you can then teleport. I choose not to teleport next to him.
Okay. And
Stay
does
where I'm
say
at.
hit or miss as well, so you don't need to necessarily hit it, just attempt it.
Yeah.
Okay, not the best round. This bone devil up in this poison cloud thingamajig. Well, first thing it's gonna do is try and get the wizard.
Does it take damage when it starts its turn into?
Oh, it's at the end.
Ends its turn.
Ends
Ends its
its
turn. It's gonna try and sting Said. 27.
That hits.
Yeah, so 18. You're down. 18 piercing total, even with your poison resistance,
Okay.
is 26. Okay. Then it's going to attack Syed again. With advantage. Auto, and it hits, and it auto crits. You have failed 2 death saving throws, Syed.
Okay.
And I'm going to say it steps over here and starts just scoring into your body. Steps out of the cloud and just starts destroying Syed. Valen.
Well, that's not very nice. I'm going to cast, as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Spirit on Saeed. I think it's on his turn. Yeah, so on his turn, he'll get. I believe so. Of course, let's see, moves into it, or first time on a turn, or on a turn, or starts its turn there. So I think it could be right away, right? If I'm reading that right? It says on a turn. Well, this is a turn.
Every creature you can see moves for the first time and starts its turn there. I think it would happen at the start of Syed's turn. Is that right?
You, or the creature you can see, moves into this. Okay, yeah, I think you're right.
The same rule for the other one, so it's going to happen on Syed's turn.
Okay,
I'm going to put
alright.
the little glowing thing just next to Syed.
Okay,
There's your healing spirit.
very good. And then I will shoot that creature. No hunter's mark. Krosk is next to it, so it would get sneak attack.
Yep. That hits. So, yep, 32. Got it? That hits.
The 2 is the bracers, so that would be 17.
Got it.
Okay, and yeah, I'm just gonna stay right there.
Ross.
Just to confirm, Said is down, but not dead.
He's failed 2 death saving throws because this thing attacked him while he was unconscious.
Okay.
But there is a healing spirit right on top of him.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Ooh. I really need to start getting like spells to move people around. But in the meantime, I think I'm going to cast Melv's Acid Arrow How badly hurt is the bone the bone devil?
They're both looking pretty beat up.
Okay.
Should take a few more blows though. That hits.
And I'm going to cast it at 3rd level. So
Okay,
11.
so 11 against which one?
The one at top. That's the top side.
Okay, so 11
Yeah.
points of damage. Got it.
Yep,
Still up.
and that's annoying. Cool. So at the end of the turn, he will take. At the end of his turn, he will take 3d4 in case he's still alive. Due to the arrow.
Oh, he'll take 3d4 on his turn.
At the end of his turn, yeah.
At the end of his turn. Okay. Yep. Okay.
And with my bonus action, I'll just use my Hungry Jaws and take a bite out of him.
Sure. Love it.
This is Hail Mary. No, of course
Hail
not.
Mary's not good. Snapper. What are you chewing on demons for anyway?
Going for the guy up north.
Okay.
Steady
Steady
aim.
aim. Boom. That does hit. So that's 21 damage. Got it.
And we'll do it again if he's still alive.
Yep, that hits as well. So there'll be another 11 points of damage. Yep, still up.
Okay, and that's it.
Okay. Now the Bone Devil to the south.
Did you have to make a save for the web first?
I don't know. Can you bring up the description for it? Oh yeah, so yep, it made it last time, but it didn't fit in the game. I was an 18. So it's fine. It's free to move even though it's difficult terrain. It's going to attack Balin. It's 10 foot reach. First of all, it's going to try and sting you. Rolls a 22. Does that hit Balin?
He went AFK to bathroom.
Oh, okay. I'll remind him that I'll adjust his, so it does take 32 points of damage.
Ouch! Wait.
Oh,
that,
yep.
Sorry, what happened to me?
Attacked you with a 22.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I can do my uncanny dodge, right?
You you take 16 points of damage.
All right.
You've got no poison resistance, right?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay, yeah, so 16 points of damage. Then it's going to use its hooked pole arm and rolls a 27. So this time you definitely take 23 points of damage. And make me acrobatics or acrobatics check.
Okay.
You're fine. Okay, so that would be its turn. Ooh. Now, what happens first? The healing spirit or the death saving throw?
Is the death saving throw at the end of the turn or the beginning of the turn?
Oh, this could be important. Death saving throw. Let's have a look. So when you start your turn, so it looks like at the start of your turn, there's also a healing spirit here which happens at the start of a turn. Which happens first? I don't know. Syed, roll a d6. On a 4, 5, or 6, it's the right order. Roll a d6, 4, 5, or 6, it's the right order. Okay, so the healing spirit happens first. So that's a
Alright.
d6.
It is.
So roll a d6, Balin, I think, cast that.
Yep.
Oh,
I
4.
got-
So you're back with 4 hit points.
Alrighty.
On the ground.
Oh, it's plus +3, so it's 7. It is plus spellcaster ability. I don't know if I've been doing that.
Okay, but let me think. So you could heal it at the start of your turn. Okay, what do you do, Syed?
All right. Well, I don't have anything to like get away, so he's just gonna stand up and
Okay.
vampire touch at 5th level. Hopefully it hits this time. 28.
28 hits.
All right. So 18 and I heal 9.
Ah, so you're only on 4 hit points, and I believe there's an acid on him.
Yeah, but that is at the end of its turn.
End of its turn. Oh, that's
Yeah.
true. It's not his turn. Okay, is that your side?
Yep. That's my turn.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to go after the same one here next to me. This guy.
Okay. With advantage.
Let's see.
That hits. Flash 2d6.
Okay.
Nice.
Swing again.
Oh, wow. You carved this thing in twain, Kane. Very
Nice.
much a Paladin's jam is the undead and the devil like. So Kane, yeah, cut it in half. What do you do?
Nice. All right. That's my turn.
Joseph.
All right, there's only one target, but I'm gonna do Steel Wind Strike. I'm still invisible, so advantage.
Yep.
Hopefully, I can kill it before it gets up to do nastiness.
You hit it, and if you do more than 3 points of damage, which I think you will, it goes down.
Oh! Just shatter it in pieces.
Just so. You guys took a bit of a beating. But you survived. And we've gone a little bit over time, so that's a good point to end it. Thank you, gentlemen. Let's see what happens next time.
All right. See you guys next week.
All
right.
Good night.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Noggle.
everyone. Thanks, goodbye.
Take care.